Hello everyone. Whoops. How's it going, Fishy? How's it going, JT? Hope you guys are doing well today. Welcome back to some more I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. We may be able to beat the game today. I know I've been saying that for a couple days now, but I think we might actually do it today, if I recall correctly. We left off at age either 18 or 19. The game is supposed to go until 20. Jesus, chair is getting even squeakier than before. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna see what else we can discover. I had a potential ending I could have taken yesterday, but I decided not to take it because I felt that I had too many questions about unfinished things to do with our friends and fellow colonists and the planet and everything. So we are going to try to play through until age 20 unless we see something that looks like a satisfying ending for me personally. So let me get that live screen on. Hello, we'll let the game catch up. I'm gonna get a sip of my drink. Ooh. And we will get, whoo, I'm white today. Jeez. We'll get going. Here we go. Alright, so let's take a look at this stat sheet. We did get another pet. I named it D-Entity. I think maybe we should work on persuasion. Oh no, we need a rest. Persuasion would be great to do though. Persuasion and combat are the only things we don't have at least one in. Pretty close to leveling up toughness and bravery. And creativity, but I think maybe we'll try to work on persuasion or toughness, perhaps? But we can't right now because we have to rest. Let's see if anyone wants to speak to us. No? Hope you're all doing well today. How are you guys all doing? What have you been up to? What day is it? It's Monday? Did you guys have a good weekend? It's the song I love. Maybe we should relax somewhere else, because I think that our little pet Fleur is as leveled up as she can get, but well, maybe we can level up our Hotbite. Whoa, one less stress. Let's see. What would happen here? What if maybe we should hang on, where'd the card thing disappear? Maybe we should unequip Fleur for now. I don't remember what was in this slot. The combat thing, I think? Yeah, let's go see if it'll let us level up Fleur. Or D. Our little Hotbite. D-Entity. There it is! You and Cal go for a walk with your Hotbite, D-Entity. Cal loves the little creature. And they love him right back. They must instinctively know that Cal is a safe person. Cal scritches Dee's chin. You're so lucky. You're so lucky to have a little friend. Also, sorry, my voice is just in shambles. Oh. Guess I'll get rid of the 2. The investigation into the bombing during the Glow attack continues all month. Governor Loom and his goons can't find a way to pin it on any of the Stratos, and over time, people come to accept that Dees was probably the culprit. The rumor doesn't make anyone feel better, but it does take the heat off of others, including yourself. Let him try to come for me. As usual, for this time of year, your dreams have been more vibrant and invasive. You're having trouble distinguishing dream from reality during the day, and you dread falling asleep at night. Huh. How did that Hotbite get into your bedroom? Follow it. You chase it out your balcony door and find yourself on a thickly wooded path, the mushwood pressing in close on every side. The light is weird here, pink and glittering, casting teal shadows. The Hotbite disappears down a hole in the ground, and without thinking, you dive after it, squeezing your shoulders to fit through. You tumble into it. Whoa, what's gonna happen to me? You tumble into a cave, beautiful and surreal, shimmering with a light that seems to come from within. And you take a step forward, granules of pink sand crunch underfoot. The cave opens out to a forest that seems lifted from a fairy tale. The sunlight beams through breaks in the trees, illuminating a path of mushroom-ringed stepping stones that lead you to a small cottage. You spot the Hopeye hurrying further down the path. Oh no, I want to do both! Oh man, just right away with the hard choices for me. Well, we're following the Hopeye, I guess. Past the cottage is a field dotted with hunched over figures. You watch them tend the crops with simple robotic motions, not caring as you tromp through their work. Their straw hats and overalls look tattered, and when you pass close to one, you realize they're not human at all. They're made of metal. Sightless glass eyes stare back at you, metal faces pockmarked with rust. The rasp of their terrible creaking floods your ears like a cloud of cicadas. The closest robot turns to you, its glass eyes shine red, and it grabs you by the wrist. Its grip is painful, bringing you to your knees in the loamy dirt. It pushes you down, down, planting you like a seed. The ground swallows you, and you can't even cry out. You're falling. You land hard on solid ground, your breath whooshing from you. It's hot here, impossibly hot. The twin suns beat down on you, burning your skin on contact, and the air is almost painful to breathe. In all directions stretches a barren wasteland of dead trees, like bones puncturing the dry skin of the planet. You rise from the— I wish I'd gone to the cottage. You rise from the dusty, cracked earth and begin to walk, stumbling over the bones of the unknown creatures. You don't know where you're walking, only that the horizon doesn't change. The red sky just stretches overhead like a great bowl of heat pressing down on you. A great roar shakes you, and you turn to see a chimeric nightmare, a manticore, but with Governor Loom's face. He towers over you from a podium, his claws clacking and his tail thrashing as he proselytizes. "We primeval forests felling," he chants. "We the rivers stemming, piercing deep the mines within. We the surface broad surveying, we the virgin soil upheaving." Overhead the sky is streaked with smoke. You hear rumbling in the distance. Oh no! I'm in 100 rebellion. You plant your legs and refuse to look away from the beast. With a yell— I gotta find a way to get my rebellion down. I didn't actually want them to know how rebellious I am. With a yell from behind you, Mars appears and swings a sword made of light at the Loom abomination. Its head rolls across the dirt, but it continues to speak. You turn from the scene and walk away, feeling the memory of it cling to you as you push and claw your way through another reality. You stumble forwards into a dark, glowing forest. Blessedly cool air brushes your cheeks, thick with moisture and making your face wet as if you've been crying. The path wends upwards, flanked by humanoid figures carrying candles. Some are wearing robes, some armor, some lab coats and enviro suits and formal wear. Some are elderly, some look barely 10 years old. All turn to look at you and you realize with a jolt, they're you. Whoa. Every single one of them is you. You see yourself reflected in their eyes as they gaze upon you dispassionately, a line of possibilities stretching out as far as you can see. The Hopeye crouches between the ranks and gazes solemnly out as you pass. I'm sorry. You walk steadily upward, feeling their unflinching gaze follow you. Overhead, the wormhole hangs in the sky like an overripe fruit, bending the heavy branch of space and time towards you. It's so close, you feel as if you could touch it. You stretch your hand out, seeking. You wake up. What was in the cottage? Oh no, insomnia. Ooh, yikes. Milky, quiet sunlight pours through your window, flakes of bromide snow piling up against the glass. You feel as tired as when you went to bed. Hey, I feel like that every day. It's your birthday. You're 19 years old. Only one more year as a teenager. I remember that feeling. It was a weird experience, like, whoa. I'm almost done being a teenager. I don't know how to feel about that. Hey, Cal. I'm tripped out, man. I'm really rebellious. Is there a way to bring my rebellion down? Mars scrolls through the holovid directory on her holopalm. With everything that's been happening, I honestly haven't had the time to watch vids in, like, whole seasons. Maybe it's been long enough they'll feel new again. She sighs. Probably not. I feel we should, once we get establish some kind of entertainment division, because, like, people need release. We need plays and music and arts and things. It's really important. He wanted mushwood logs. Rex is as Rex always is, flitting around from task to task and not letting stress get to him. He gives you a jaunty wave as you approach. Hey, Punrock, he calls out, working hard or hardly working. I hate when people say that. He elbows you in the side. You were starting to win me over, and now I used to go and say that. I feel like my overall sense of well-being and health, I feel pretty good, but my throat feels like someone put me through a meat grinder. How are you? How is the cake and cookies and stuff? He elbows you in the side, winking. Could use some more of the latter myself. Here, build the bar. Rex shoots you a shy smile. Nothing a dog likes more than a stick, right? Okay. He's so flirtatious. Oh my god. Anna! What's up, dude? How are you? I miss you. Welcome to space. I'm dating a computer. I'm so rebellious. Oh my god. I gotta do something to get this down. I don't know what I can do. So, mental skill increases are reduced. I think I should do something to get some persuasion, but I mostly just want to go exploring and see my hot alien computer boyfriend. I'm 171. How's everyone? I'm okay. My throat is really messed up, but the rest of me feels alright. Whoa, that's different. They changed it. JT, I didn't even know you streamed. You're playing Minecraft? Do you play regular or modded? I want this card. It costs 200. What can I do to get the most money? 5, 9. I think it's working with the animals, which kind of sucks for me because I don't need those stat increases anymore. Hey, 10. 16? We could use engineering and creativity. Although my mental stuff is reduced because I've got insomnia. Reasoning and empathy. I think that the stuff up by Mars is the only way to get persuasion. Hey, what's up, Blood Rage? Lovely to see you again. Hope you're doing well today. I'm also like dying to know the rest of the story. I'm kind of faffing around as I can't decide what to do. Just been going back and forth to the hospital. How's your mom doing? Is she doing better? Organizing and persuasion. Might do that. No game? That's the most popular game around here. Thank you for doing the shoutouts, Anna. They really changed it. It looks crazy now. It's huge. I'm not sure if I like it. It's because my chat window is like pretty small on my second monitor, and it takes up like almost the entire chat window. I'm glad she's doing better, JT. Let me see if I can make the chat window a little bit bigger. I don't think I can. Nope. I'll get used to it. Ooh. Like 9 kudos. Sorry, guys. really indecisive. Because I think I get like 15 if I work over here, but then I don't need those stat increases anymore. Oh, it's only 10. 2 empathy. Oh, I forgot about that. 15. Get more for xenobotany. Okay. I mean, we have the opportunity to get kudos if we go outside. It's just that we don't get persuasion and stuff out there. Ah, screw it. Let's just work here. Work in the depot. We're trying to find Administrator Seek. You want to play this game? Get it. It's so good. Your game will definitely be like totally different than mine. Ooh, what's all this then? Rebellion? My rebellion's really high. I can only spy on them or leave. You're trying to find Administrator Seek to ask about something and accidentally stumble into a meeting they're having with Governor Loom. You didn't catch the topic of the argument, but you managed to piece together that Seek is trying to get Loom to come up with a way to explain something important to the colony. Whatever it is, Loom is dismissive about it. You hear him say he's not there to hold people's hands, which frustrates Seek. Figure it out, Seek, Loom says. That's your job. Ugh. Gross. We're at 100 rebellion anyways, might as well spy, I guess. You pretend to organize some papers and listen in. The colony is spending a lot of resources on the security squads, and these need to come from other departments. Seek tells Loom he has to present the budget and convince the council this is necessary. The governor is tired and cranky and doesn't want to bother with another boring meeting. He really is Trump. Gross. Loom rubs his temples. Ugh, why is this my job? He complains, even though it's clearly his responsibility. Can't I get an assistant to take care of this? I wish I could do this and sabotage it. You ignore them. You've got better things to do than to listen to Loom and Seek argue about administration. It does seem like they need an assistant, though. Maybe you can offer your services later when you're not so busy. And when I've got more skills, because I sure don't have them now. I don't think there's enough time left in the game for me to get the skills I would need. Hey, nice. +3 bonus to pairs. You worked well this month. +1 organizing. And +2 persuasion, which is what I really wanted. Mid quiet. Late quiet. We're going back outside. How do I get my rebellion down? I don't want to be at 100. I don't want them to know that I'm really rebellious. I want to be really rebellious. I just don't want them to realize it. What's up, Utopia? I like you. You've won me over. Perception and engineering. Perception and biology. Perception and animals. Bravery and perception. I mean, bravery would be nice to have, but there's just not that much to do out here. Should I go out or should I stay? We'll go out. Let's do it again. All events have respawned. I need to sneeze. Excuse me. Anna, what have you been playing lately? Let's run straight. Ooh, collectibles. Let's get the collectibles. We'll run straight through. We'll go see our hot computer alien boyfriend. Thank you. And then we'll go back to that, mostly PUBG, and we'll go back to that big pyramid thing and see if there's any new event that's spawned. And then we'll use the rest of our time to look at all of these. My pets can't keep up with me. Ooh, there's a flower. Wait, how do I get there again? This is going back to the depot. What's wrong with me? I wish I could just hop the gap. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Strange device. What is this strange device? I think we found out there were batteries, if I recall correctly. We'll grab this. Let's see if there's anything over here. We'll take that. Man, this is great. We're getting so many collectibles. Ooh, look, he wants to talk to us. I want to go look at the collectibles first, and then we'll speak to him. Hello. There's one. Nice. And I guess we'll get the ones down there afterwards. Hey, what's up? Sim nods as you approach. Just the human I wanted to see, he says with a solemn smile. The Overseer would like to speak to you again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's up, Tiger? We're about to get more lore. Here we go. This is the AI I'm dating. Thank you for doing the shoutouts on Tiger. Like sister. Hopefully Tiger's not as slow as sister. Sim leads you to the same cave as before. Nothing has changed. And you get the impression, sister, you think she ever made it to hell, or you think she's still on her way? It's been several months now. I think it's been almost half a year. Slowest horse on the cubic earth. Sim leads you to the same cave as before. Nothing has changed, and you get the impression that nothing much does change here. You place your hands on the handles of the array and wait. How did they sound? We have thought over our conversation. No, we have thought over our conversation. You feel the Overseer in your mind. We considered that symbiosis may be corrupt. Oh no, and in need for reabsorption, in need of reabsorption. But his affection for your species is genuine. So, we have an offer to make you. Humans wield godlike powers. I love my big hair. It gets bigger than this sometimes. I dig it. Humans wield godlike powers, but lack the capacity to understand the consequence of their actions, the Overseer explains. You have no connection to the land you claim, beyond the short, brutal window of your own consciousness. Our offer is this. We will not eradicate your colony. Instead, you will be tended to. Hey, this seems like an okay thing. Just as the gardeners tend to the rest of the planet. You will be given... Oh, we're gonna be like a zoo animal? Well, you know, it's better than being attacked. You will be given fresh water, clean air, and good soil, and be protected from outside harm. In exchange, humans will stay in their colony and limit their population growth. It's like a human reserve. And limit their population growth so as to maintain the balance within their habitat. You will not leave this territory to procure more resources. You will cease all hunting, logging, and expansion outside of your valley. I don't have the power to make them do that, but they do. I don't know what that is, Tiger. This is like it's like an alien supercomputer that was built by the previous people who lived here like 20,000 years ago, and they left. Most of them died out because they destroyed the environment of the planet, and a few escaped, and they left this AI that they built with this directive to restore the planet. And so this one part of this AI has like fallen in love with me, and I'm dating it. And that's why my title says I'm dating the computer, because I am. And the rest of it, like, it has separate consciousnesses all within this one program. And they're like, we're going to wipe you all out. We're going to kill you. You're a plague and a disease on this planet. We've worked so hard to get balance, and you're over here just wrecking all of our work. But now they're saying, like, my appeals and the appeals of my computer boyfriend have apparently worked somewhat. and they're willing to let us stay, but we're gonna have to stay on like a res. So it's better than what we had. But I mean, I can't make them stop. More or less, the overseer responds. You are a curiosity to us, as well as a sentient species. We would like to preserve you without endangering... It's nice, right? Without endangering the ecological balance of the planet. Now, you will go and convince the elders of your species to agree to our compromise. I'll try, man. You say you don't know if there's any way... Yeah, I think Governor Loom needs to maybe take a nap in the dirt. There's no way. Bodhi! I love the Thai basil. I'm obsessed with it. It's really easy to grow. I'll send you some seeds if I get some, but I never let the plant get high enough to go to seed. You say you don't know if there's any way to convince Governor Loom to agree to this. The overseer seems to accept this. An envoy will visit in glow season to discuss it formally, it replies. To be clear, an armed envoy. We suggest making yourselves look non-threatening by then. Thai basil is like a... I think it's like an Asian plant? Well, I think it's like a Thai plant, it's like used in Thai cooking. It doesn't taste like basil, but it kind of grows like basil. It's really easy to grow. It grows really fast and profusely, and it's like super aromatic and fragrant. It's like such a strong smell and taste that at first I was like, ooh, I don't know about this, but then I got absolutely hooked on it. It's really nice for like ramen or anything like that. It's delicious. If you can find some in the grocery store, grab it, especially if you can get seeds and grow a plant. Yeah, it doesn't take much. It's very fragrant. Sim embraces you as you remove your hands from the array. I would send you some if I could. Aw, Bodhi, that makes me so happy. I'll grow more spices and I'll send you more stuff. I didn't like the globe basil, but I really like the Thai basil. Sim embraces you as you remove your hands from the array. Thank you. This is my computer boyfriend, everyone. He's so goth, but he's like super, he doesn't look attractive to me, but the way they wrote him is like super attractive. It wore me down like almost instantly. Sim embraces you as you remove your hands from the array. Thank you, he murmurs into your ear. I fought hard for them to consider options other than eradication. I'm glad my trust in you was rewarded. Yeah, the Thai basil was the right choice. I think of all the spices I sent you as the best. Does he have a twin brother I can date? He's a computer, so presumably he can date all of us. And it will be fine. You can date my man, Anna. I don't mind. He's got more than... He's a computer. He's got plenty of love to go around. As Sim leads you back to the surface, you quietly wonder at him. This man, or rather, artificial intelligence resembling a man, has pushed his directives to the limit to help humanity. His interest started with mere curiosity, but over time he's come to love humans. Women want robots. No, he's really interested in your character, like genuinely like fascinated by you. And everybody likes that. Who is not gonna fall for that? And then he's like very like sweet and gentle and calm and caring, and he like makes romantic gestures and stuff. It's just he wore me down like quick. His interest started with mere curiosity, but over time he's come to love. Yeah. If only life were as simple as a dating sim in a video game. But over time, it doesn't get me very far either, so I'm with you, buddy. He's come to love humans and value your survival. Has he made a mistake? Maybe. We're kind of difficult. Let's see if we can get him to say something sexy. You find Sim on a cliff overlooking the colony. It looks so small from here, so vulnerable. Sim turns to you with a sad smile. Please tell me you've convinced. I mean, dude, we just left the thing. I haven't had a chance to go home yet. You saw me standing here. I was just telling everybody about how great you are. Please tell me you've... Oh, honey, it's okay. It's alright. Did you have a bad dream? It's okay, you're safe. Please tell me you've convinced the other humans to accept the Overseer's offer, he says. Please, Ponrook, he says, embracing you. I fear what will happen to you if you cannot. Oh, don't worry, I'll run away. We'll go live in a hole somewhere on the planet, it'll be fine. I will not be able to protect you. Yeah, I think you should never, or generally never, bother people at work. Sim examines your gift in great detail. He likes everything, and he... Okay, I can do it. And he doesn't dislike anything. Like, if you click on these people, if you click on other people, they'll have, like, a list of likes and a list of dislikes, and he likes everything. He hums to himself as he turns it over in his hands. He says this for, like, anything you hand him. I don't think I've found anything where he says something different. A broad smile on his face. Remarkable, Ponrook. Just remarkable, he says as he hands it back to you. You are truly the most thoughtful of gift givers. This guy again. Oh, maybe he didn't whip Santar over. I thought he won you over last stream. I have enjoyed your present to the fullest. You try to explain that he can keep it, but he just smiles again and shakes his head. He likes everything. I'm here for that kind of enthusiasm. I'm like a one date kind of guy. Well, I mean, he's an AI and he's constantly learning, so would it be like dating someone new every single time you date him? Maybe it'd still be perfect. Oh, look, we did get something new. Here's some alien tech. Let's see what happens. You find your way blocked by a massive wall. No. A hollow pillar, knocked over and lying on its side in the sand. It's absolutely massive. Definitely not playing NetHack at. I've never heard of that game. It stretches to your left. Oh, we've done this one before. Dang it. Stretches to your left and right and at least 1 kilometer in each direction. Though at some points it's crumbled enough that you could likely scale over it. You don't want to hear of it. It sounds so threatening. Alright, let's see if we can win. $21. Ugh, 24. $29. A scroll will be named like Oogly Boogly and the effect will have makes your character permanently blind. That sounds horrible. You'll pick up another scroll and be like Whammo Zammo, and this one kills all the enemies on the screen. I don't think that's the game for me. That sounds infuriating. $27. I love Oogly Boogly. I'm frustrated by this. $29. $31. $29. Anna's like, hey, I'm down for something painful. Let's try it. Neighbors become wild. Value is wild. Oh. Yes, definitely. Oh, my sweet girl. 10 of this is only... Holy crap, plus 10 if it's the only minecart? Jeez. 41. 44. 51. Jeez, 51? That's wild. Okay. I would hate that game, Santar. That sounds terrible to me. I do not enjoy suffering. And a lot of people in this chat do, though, I know for a fact. You find more scraps of convergent domain writing. That's the name of the ancient civilization. And technology. You document everything and bring it back to Utopia. +1 engineering. Oh yeah, I've got this debuff from my stupid insomnia. I'm so rebellious. I gotta find a way to bring my rebellion down. Not that I don't want to be rebellious, I just don't want them to know how rebellious I am. I'm okay being at like 80 or 90. I just don't want to be at 100. The only other game you've given up on is Sekiro? Is there something new here? You see smoke on the horizon. Ooh, yes it is. Concerned it could be the start of a wildfire, you trek over to check it out. When you get to the origin of the smoke, you find something unexpected. Dees looks up at you from his campfire where he's roasting a small creature on a spit. Hasn't been that long since you last saw him, but he looks more rugged somehow, completely at ease. He's made a small but tidy camp here. He must have brought a lot of this with him when he ran away. He stares at you in silence. I thought they caught him. He stares at you in silence for a few seconds as if gauging your intentions. What? He should know me by now. Before he rises to his feet. Hello, Podrook, he says warily. What do you want? You're gonna get all of you the Half-Life series? Bodhi loves Half-Life. Just make sure you... Something about the HD models, on or off, I can never remember. Are you okay? Sure, he replies with a slight smile. I know how to live off the land. I know you do, Dees. Ah, Podrook is here. You hear from behind you, and you turn to find Sim watching you from the cover of the forest. He steps into the glow of the campfire. Tall and ethereal in his tattered human clothing. You can tell her the truth now, he says. What's done is done. What's going on? It's happening, Dee says. Like I said, the gardeners are going to make me one of them. The same way they could download copies of their brains into physical bodies, they can do it in reverse. They're gonna make me part of the array. Being around Sim, it makes me realize what I've been missing. He continues, you know the old Earth fairy tales about changelings, right? Like, I never fit in with the colony, and eventually I realized I never really fit in with being a human either. Not being afraid of death and pain like everyone else, like every other living thing, changed who I am, what I am. I should tell you this wasn't my idea, Sim adds. Not this, nor the bombing. I am truly sorry for what this was made to do to your colony, and the tragedy that followed. It should never have been allowed. Did somebody else die? Because I didn't notice. If so, nobody made me do it, Dees insists. Noctilucent and the other gardeners made me a deal. Blow up the colony during the next attack, and they would let me become a gardener like them. I thought it was fair. I'm not sorry I did it, Dees continues, turning away. If you came here to bring me back, forget it. Like Sim said, what's done is done. I'm not going back. My future is with the gardeners, he says. They need me. They want me. I can bring them a human perspective, you know? For all humans suck, we're pretty good at finding new ways of doing things. I can teach them how to change things to make them better. With that, Dees returns to the campfire. I just am worried they're not telling him the truth. Sim nods at you, then joins Dees. I'm worried about you, kiddo. Let's talk to Sim first. You sit down and Sim takes your hand. I know it was a surprise, my love, he says, but we cannot change this deal Dees made with Noctilucent, and it may be beneficial. See, I'm sort of thinking that too, like, it could be good to have a human perspective in there, but Dees also, like, really hates people. It could be worse. The gardeners are in danger of stagnating. Our slow response to the human threat is proof we could use your ingenuity, and perhaps he may act as a bridge between us. This as the most singularly lonely being. You know what? I'm gonna go over there and slap him. He's always like, nobody cares about me, I'm so lonely. Ugh. Like, to my face when I'm there in front of him caring about him actively. Don't talk to me like that. How dare you? This is the most singularly lonely being I have ever met, Sim says. I genuinely feel like this could be the right decision for him. Yeah, I'm conflicted about it. Don't you want him to be happy? I don't really want to be a gardener. I want to leave, but I want to leave and just live out my human life. He belongs to this human family. I don't think he does, though. The humans don't treat Dees correctly. They're like, son, you're part of this family. And then they do nothing to, like, talk to him or interact with him or... I really feel like I'm the only one who ever tries with him, so I don't blame him for wanting to leave, but I'm not sure this is a good decision. Let me talk to Dees. You're here to yell at me, Dees says, drag me home and put me on trial. Do you know nothing about me, you fool? I'm gonna slap this guy. You can't change what I did. He stares into the fire. Humanity is doomed here. I only made the end come a little quicker. Is it better this way? Why are you even bothering to talk to me? How dare you? How dare you? I'm so mad at him right now. Because you need to come home. Because you just can't. Because I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss you too, Dees mumbles. Thank you! Excuse me! Dees mumbles, poking the fire with a stick. You're probably the only person I'm gonna miss. Not your twin? Sim clears his throat. Well, technically, he says, Dees will become a part of the planet itself, as I am. You're a part of the ecosystem, and therefore, everything you are will be within Dees' domain. He smiles. And when your physical form fails and you return all that you took from the planet, you'll be together forever. So there's only one problem, Sim says. The process hasn't been done in thousands of years. We're going to need some raw materials to repair the interface. Are you kidding me? Dees says. I've done everything you guys have asked me to do. Now I've got to do more? Wow, that's really petulant. Sim looks apologetic. Well, it is better I tell you this now, rather than having you find out mid-upload. When your body has already been processed into a liquefied slurry of proteins and waste matter, correct? Dees makes a face and Sim continues. It is metamorphosis, little one. It is not pretty. Regardless, we will need 3 convergent domain power sources and 3 crystal clusters. Only then can the process begin. I'm pretty sure I do already have them, but I'd still like to talk about this a little more. Yeah. Sim looks surprised. Oh, well, isn't that convenient? Well, I guess he's becoming a computer because it doesn't look like I've got more options for talking. Guess you're getting liquefied, Dees. Hope you're sure about this. Oh, well, isn't that convenient? And you just carry them around on your person? You nod. Sim raises his eyebrows, but doesn't comment further. Then I can take you right now. This way, please. You, Dees, and Sim strike camp and head off into the brush. Sim in the lead. You walk for about half an hour until Sim slips between the roots of some great tree and leads you down into one of the gardener's subterranean hideouts. It looks much the same as the Overseer's cave, complete with a glowing vat of mystery goo. Dees looks surprised by the dank, drippy environs. Is he gonna change his mind? Sim only smiles. I'm kind of wondering if he's doing this to, like, psych him out of it. To be like, are you sure this is what you want? And Dees will be like, yes. And then he'll back out at the end. Sim only smiles. What did you expect? He says, gleaming sterile surfaces, blinding lights, terrifying medical equipment? He gestures to the pool of faintly bioluminescing liquid. We are an all-organic operation, I'm afraid. Shall we begin? Should we? Dees? Are you sure about this, my man? Me and him are both completely rebellious. Oh no. I don't feel comfortable making this decision for him. I don't know, let's see. He likes it. Dee steps forward. I'm ready, says. What do I do? Sim gestures to the pool. Simply submerge yourself into gel and breathe normally. It is biocompatible with your respiratory system. Disrobing is not necessary, but your clothing will be liquefied along with your physical form. Dee steps forward, but Sim stops him with a hand on his chest. I must be certain you have given this full consideration before you pass the point of no return. Once you lie down in that pool, your life as an organic being will be over. Dees knocks Sim's hand away. I don't care about that, he says. I'm never going back to being a human. I'm ready to shed this stupid body and be what I was meant to be all along. This stupid body is what you're meant to be all along, Dees. Does he have a flower in his hair? It's really cute. I don't know, man. I feel like you're making a mistake. Don't worry, Sim says. The process only takes approximately 3 weeks. He'll be back before you know it. Sim smiles and tilts his head. Though you might not recognize him at first, he continues, his body will be liquefied and his DNA will be merged with ancient convergent domain DNA, a simulacrum of which will be encoded into the array in order to translate his brain patterns. His consciousness will run through simulations of tens of thousands of communal memories and his organic material recycled. I feel like I don't think he's thinking this through, and I wish I could talk to him. I wish he was a real person I could take aside for a quick, sidebar. Because, he has always been so escapist and, nonconformist, and he's, wanting to join, he didn't want to conform to the commune we already lived in, and he's trying to join one that he will not be able to escape. And I feel like he would be better off staying in his body for a little while and living in the wilderness, and then maybe join it later when he's older or sick or just give it I certainly wouldn't want to make this choice so quickly. I would want a few years to think about it. He waves his hand. In truth, the process is complicated, and physically, he shudders. Repulsive to watch. Thankfully, he will sleep through it. Well, not sleep exactly. More of the point is, you will see him again, just not in this form. Goodbye, Dees. Oh, Dees, are you sure about this, my man? Dees looks at the glowing vat, then turns back and gives you a firm hug. Whatever happens, I'll find you again, he promises. I'll always be your friend. About time you show some appreciation for me, you jerk. I'm gonna miss you. God, you're such a brat. Happy liquefying day. He descends into the vat without hesitation. He watches his image refract through the glowing goo, his determined expression faltering for a moment as it fills his lungs. His last breath bubbles up to slowly pop on the surface of the pool. A peaceful look descends upon him, and he mouths something you cannot decipher as his eyes slide shut. What now? Oh, nothing, Sim replies, staring in the pool. I'm rid of a cup. Maybe I would. Would that be a good way to end the game? Really go all in on our computer boyfriend? Oh, nothing, Sim replies, staring into the pool with a pleasant expression. We wait for the interface to do its job. He turns to you and clasps your hands in his, looking down on you with a fond smile. Unless you would like to undergo... Yes, we should. We could. Unless you would like... It'll probably be a game over, though. Unless you would like to undergo the metamorphosis as well, it would be an honor to assimilate your consciousness into mine, my love. What if we did this? And then we can save scum it if we don't like it. What's it like? Sim shrugs. Well, I feel like this relationship is moving too fast. I think we've been together for 3 years. I kind of agree. Assimilating consciousness? Nah, we've been together since I was like 16, I think. But yeah, I agree. Liquefaction on year 3 seems a little bit fast to me. But it might be a satisfying ending. I have been spending most of the game like disobeying the colony and exploring. I'm only really concerned about Cal, Mars, like my original friends. Most of the rest of the people are dead, or I don't have very many links to the colony anymore. Well, it's like having your brain liquefied, then digitally slurped into a computer, I suppose, he replies. But it doesn't hurt, if that's what you mean. He smiled. His smile. Did this happen to him though? Because I thought he was fully artificial. His smile drops and he gives you a long look. Your perspective will change if you become a gardener. Some of what makes up your consciousness, the chemicals and hormones in your brain, will be different, and then different again should you choose to take physical form. Your memories will still be there, but some of the emotions associated with them might be lost. Would you still love me if I was a computer? Because I think you liked me because I was human. For some gardeners, it can be hard to separate your personal identity from that of the planet, Sim continues. You'll feel a strong drive to nurture and protect the ecosystem at all cost. In fact, you may not have a personal identity for some time. Gardeners prioritize the whole of creation over a single organic creature. An amoral worldview that I have learned causes a great deal of internal struggle in humans. Don't do this unless you are sure it's what you want, he says, looking back at Dee's sleeping face. Dees was sure. I don't know. It's a tough choice for me. I've been saying since I was like 10 years old we should get our friends and my hot parents and leave. This is my first opportunity to leave. But if I become a gardener, who's going to negotiate the peace agreement with the human colony? Let's do it, and then if we don't like it, we'll save scum. I'm very tempted. I am a human. There's a colony of humans on this planet. I was born on a spaceship, and I've only ever known the colony we live in. I thought you were on it for a second, but I'm dating this computer AI, and he's like, do you want to join us in our multi-consciousness and get your body dissolved like your best friend Dees just did? And I think I do. And I think it's gonna end the game. But we just spoke with like the supercomputer. That's an AI, yeah. And he's in like a physical body. He like manifested into a physical body, and and we're dating him because he's totally won me over. And he's asking if the supercomputer was like, okay, Sim, your alien computer boyfriend, convinced us to give you a chance, so you humans can stay, we won't wipe you out, but you have to stay on the human reservation. And they like, go back and make the humans obey or we're gonna kill them. And so I was like, I'll try, but now I'm over here like, I don't know, maybe I want to hang out with my boyfriend. Where do I get that AI? You gotta share him with me and Anna too, and Santar maybe also. He's winning everybody over. Alright, I might save Scum, but if this is a satisfying ending, we'll just do it. Let's get dissolved. It's time to get liquefied. Thank you for doing the shoutouts, Florinana. Sim nods and takes your hand, helping you to descend into the pool. Sweet dreams, little human, he says. It has been the greatest privilege of all of my many days to bring you to this point. You sink into the goo, its cold grasp closing over your eyes and nose. Remembering Sim's instructions, you steel yourself and take a deep breath. The cold seeps through your chest. Yeah, our body's gonna get dissolved and we're gonna become part of the supercomputer, unless things go wrong. But you feel no pain. It feels like falling. Yep, there it is, I told you. What did you... That voice... boyfriend. It feels like falling asleep, which is to say, it feels like nothing at all. You are aware of being awake, and then you are not. Conscious thought slips away from you like a lost balloon, disappearing into the sky. You did not observe it passing. Game over. We're gonna save Scum. When you return to yourself, you are different. Whoa, join the gardeners. You're not quite yourself anymore. Hey, Sherby. But the prospect isn't frightening. You can't even remember why you would ever want to be human. Instead of having just one body, you could be a manticore one day and a sapling the next. Though you're only truly you in pure data form, existing in the array without mass or physical needs. In the array, you exist at the speed of thought. It's a freedom you could never have understood as a mortal. You experiment with melding your consciousness with Sim, which is intimate in a way you couldn't have possibly dreamed. You explore every second of his 20,000-year existence, savoring his memories as if they were your own. He does the same to you, reveling in the unique flavor of your humanity. Without intending to, you soon lose touch. It's so much to explain, Fleur. I'll try after this. Without intending to, you soon lose touch with the colony and forget your humanity. Something about the way time passes so quickly for humans make their lives seem less significant. Sim brings you news of death, birth, but in the grand scheme of the ecosystem, what difference does a single life make? You eventually find yourself drawn to the northern wastes, far beyond the prosaic plains, where you take on the reintroduction of several species of long-extinct beetles as a personal project. You spend nearly 50 years nurturing them back into the garden. Yeah. Before you remember to check on the colony. By then, the humans have dwindled down to only a few, purposefully kept alive as a curiosity. You link with the gardener responsible for their care and understand, in a fraction of a second, everything you could possibly wish to know about them. Noctilucent and the other exterminators have done their job well, thanks to the knowledge you and Dees provided during your metamorphosis. Any plans they had for combating the gardeners were quickly stomped out. I betrayed humanity. Something foreign twinges inside you, something you haven't felt in a long time. You feel a vague yearning to be with these people again, a desire to experience even a fragment of the urgency they feel in their short, busy lives. But you have important work to do with the beetles. In the moment of your death, as your brain cells fizzle out one by one and shut down forever, a vision swims in your mind's eye. Is that a person? They seem so familiar. You feel like you know them so well. Oh, it's you! Only ancient. Our arms are covered with so many data bands, so many lifetimes of knowledge. The ancient you speaks without moving her mouth. Not in words, but in something like pictures. Still, you understand. She smiles. We had a good life, don't you think? But there are so many possibilities, and this was only one of them. Well, I tried. There was a girl. We were young together. Tammy with the cotton candy hair. Such a shame to see a life snuffed out so young. She gives you a look as if to say you were somehow responsible for this. Wait, were you? Could you have saved her? We have a chance to take another path, to change the way our life turned out. She reaches out a hand. Come with me. Go with them. No, I looked it up and you can't save her on the first playthrough. Woo! What an amazing game! Everybody go buy this game. It's like $25. It's on a whole bunch of platforms, not just PC. You can get it on Switch. I think you can get it on Xbox. You can get it all over the place. It has, I think, 50 unique endings. There's all kinds of different art and storylines you can go through. It's probably my favorite game I've played this year, and it may be one of my favorite games I've played ever. And I'm gonna play it again. I also think I'm gonna save Scum, but I feel it was a fairly satisfying ending for the way I played the game. Oh, this was cute. It was really nice. And also they do something I hope becomes standard in all games, where they have artist credit right beside the art on all of the cards. So good. I knew it sounded like Minecraft music. Look at that. It's because it is Minecraft music, except it's not Minecraft. It's C418. That's the Minecraft band. Whoa, I can't see that name at all. Rendor, what's up, Rendor? Thank you for the biddies, Bodhi. I was like, hey, this sounds like Minecraft. This is my favorite song in the game, Syntecta Becoming. It's so good. It was so nice. I'm gonna let this play. I want to let the credits play. Yeah, look at this. They credit all the card art. It's so good. Thank you, Sherby. So stinking good. So stinking good. I loved it. Let's check the gallery. What's up, Ghosty Ghost? Oh my god, a hype train? You guys don't have to do that. Rendor, your name color is so hard for me to read. Happy 11 months, Ghosty, and thank you for the gift sub, Anna. Illustrations that we got. Endings that we got. Join the gardeners. Backgrounds. This is so cool. Oh, we missed a few places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know we missed one, particularly because I refused to go hunting. Here's all the cards we missed. So I'm super curious when you start a new game if it starts you like with all your memories or chivos. How it works. Hard win streak. Won 10 card games in a row on hard mode. Meet sim. Pet your pet. I named my pet after you, Fleur. One is named Fleur and one is named Dee. And I think you actually got a follower because I named my pet after you, which I think is cute and nice. Start your new life. I'm so tempted to reload it and see. Thank you for the gift sub, Anna. Jeez, you guys. I'm so tempted to reload it and finish that game, but I feel like that was a pretty satisfying ending for what we did. Like oh look, there's Sim. We didn't really have much colony allegiance left. We were at 100% rebellion. I only really cared about like my original friends. So let's start a new life. Ready? Thank you for the gift sub, Bodhi. Thank you for the hype train. Wake up again. Happy 11 months, Fleur. Almost a year? That's crazy. Warning, this game deals with mature subjects and may not be suitable for all players. Please see our content oh, they do this so well too. Please see our content warnings in the system menu for a detailed list of themes and events. And also, they're not lying. It does have like some pretty heavy stuff. You wake to chaos, a confusion of light and heat and smoke. Fire! Your head is pounding. You must have hit it and blacked out. But you aren't sure how you got here, or what on Vertuna is happening. There's something important you need to remember. Your stomach lurches as the floor crumbles beneath your feet, then collapses. Anemone, help me! She's so hot. Your body aches and your eyes burn from the smoke. A figure appears through the flames. It's your friend. Your friend? Wait, Why can't I remember her name? It's Anemone. She's gesturing and shouting at you, but all your ears are ringing in your ears. I climbed out last time. What's going on? You try to speak, but the words come out jumbled. Your throat seizes around a lungful of choking smoke, and you feel dizzy and confused. Your friend pulls you out of the rubble. She throws your arm over her shoulder and half drags you towards the door. Through it, you see a deep, eerie twilight, dark blue and cold against the heat of the fire around you. Glow season. I can't remember if this was the same last time. Puppy! I remember this because I was like, yay, I get a dog! Glowing eyes. You shake your head to clear your vision. Is that some kind of dog? Like from Earth? Rawr! The creature will howl and lunges, its jaws open. For puppy smooches. Come to me, come to me. So, for the next playthrough, I was thinking about this last night. I think what I want to do is focus really hard on the social stats, because on this one I mostly did exploring. I was trying to play it the way I would if I was 10, 11, 12, 13, like the way I would have acted at those ages. And I ended up being like my max stats were animal handling, biology, and perception. I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. You were born on the Stratospheric, Earth's first colony ship, halfway through its 20-year voyage to a wormhole at the edge of the Sol system. Your parents, look at my hot parents, they're back! I missed your mom and dad. Your parents run the hydroponic gardens, which make fresh air and vegetables for the ship. Like the other colonists, they bravely chose to make this one-way journey to... Oh wait, hang on. When I get the chance, I'm going to turn off the scene dialogue because my voice... Like the other colonists, also, I may not play this subsequent runs of this game fully on stream. I gave you guys one entire story, and it was very hard for me to do, and that was like killing me not to play off stream, so probably not going to be full coherent playthroughs from here forward. Like the other colonists, they bravely chose to make this one-way journey to the uncharted planet Bertumna 4, in the hope that they could escape Earth's troubles. They had you the old-fashioned way, merging their genes like they merged their cultures and traditions. They name you Ponric. 2. No, they name me Ponric. You're a bright-eyed child with an active imagination. Sometimes too active, your mom says. We'll be feminine. We'll be super feminine. Your earliest memories are of your 4th birthday. There's a big cake with a neat hollow effect that looks like fire, but when you reach out to touch it, all you get is a handful of icing. Yummy! Your favorite present is... I think I chose the book last time. Childhood fitness Fleur? Oh, we have to choose from the kids that are already here. I named my pet Fleur last time. I might have chosen that. I can't remember. Let's do a social thing. A doll. You carry that doll with you everywhere and feed it with a tiny spoon you found in the gallery. In the galley, Antecedent helps you take care of all the colonists. Isn't this so funny, Antecedent? Her daughter Anemone is the same age as you, but she doesn't like dolls. From as early as you can remember, you've had vivid dreams every night. You dream about the strangers who seem so familiar, excuse me. Thank you for the hype train, guys. Whoops. Oh no! About strangers who seem so familiar in wide open spaces very different from the stratospheric. Sometimes the dreams are bad and it makes you scared to go to sleep. So every night before lights out, your dad tells you a bedtime story. You often ask for tales of Earth, a place you've only seen in holovids. Your dad doesn't want to talk about it. How about we save that for another time, he'll say, or maybe when you're older. He prefers made-up stories. Your favorite is... Sir Knight and Princess Petticoats. Superhero Justice Warriors. Future Dog and the Space Cadets. Stories from your dreams. You've always been weird that way. You beg him to tell you stories about aliens called the Gardeners, insist they're real people that you've met, or will meet, or something. Ooh. They're from your dreams, but it seems so real. It's more like remembering. It's hard to explain. Your family doesn't understand, but your dad is happy to play make-believe. Together you make up new adventures for the gardeners every night. Every child on Stratospheric is... That part I don't think was in the first one. I can't remember. Every child on the Stratospheric is given one genetic enhancement. By age 6, you see the first signs of yours. We're gonna pick something yellow. I think we should take the Calm Temperament. That was so useful last time. We've got Empathy and Bravery. Nothing can faze you. Dang, I'm so empathetic. You're rarely frustrated and you don't let anxiety get the better of you. You brush insults aside and always play nice and never have to be told that sharing is caring. You're especially nice to your friend. Okay, so here's where we pick our best friend. Energetic and loyal Anemone, tough and gentle Cal, shy and sweet Tammy, studious and mature Tangent, quiet and adventurous Deese, bold and confident Mars. So we'd get 5 toughness, 5 combat. Whoops, I guess I picked Anemone. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, it's fine. You're scrambling up onto a console to get the drop on her, but something you touch causes all sorts of flashing lights and screaming sirens. Dr. Instance, whoops. They used to be able to like click through them and check. Dr. Instance rushes in furious, but Anemone steps forward and says it was her fault. You... So we're trying to learn stuff. Oh no, I'm already rebellious. You aren't sure if Instance believes you, but she takes the opportunity to send you to Professor Hal for extra lessons on the basics of engineering after school for a month. You do learn some things, even if it's supposed to be a punishment. I'm okay with that. You're 10 years old when the ship finally reaches the wormhole. Professor Hal says it's like a doorway to other star systems, with the planet Vertumna 4 on the other side. You run emergency drills for months to prepare. When the day finally comes, it starts with a rumble, then things start to slide off the tables. You hurry to gather the near escape pods. You hurry to gather near the escape pods just in case. Single file, everyone. What did you sound like? I can't remember. Professor Hal instructs you to follow him. You've dreamed of this day since you were in diapers. It's one of your earliest memories, even though it hasn't happened yet. Yeah, as the ship passes through the wormhole, the shields will fail if you don't recalibrate them. Your parents' hydroponic farms will be lost. You recalibrate the shields. Oh, I don't think I can do this. You give Professor Hal the slip, a move you've practiced for this day, and rush to the engine wing past confused adults who try to stop you. You find the nearest congruence terminal. Help me, congruence? Congruence brushes you off. Almost all of her considerable processing power is going towards making sure the wormhole doesn't destroy the Stratospheric. And you don't know how to make her do what you want. You yell and beg her to help you, but it's no use. The ship enters the wormhole while you're still trying to talk to her. You black out, just like you always do. Distantly, you can feel the ship's shaking has stopped, and hear your parents' worried voices. Feeling safe, you slip further into the warm embrace of the stars. You drift. Gradually, your consciousness reforms. You wake up in here. Let's see if we can turn off previously seen dialogue. Skip scene text. And then I'm gonna do the coin flip thing later too, but to start out, I think we will leave it with cards. The medbed under you plays a soft tone. 2 weeks have elapsed. The patient's cranial injury has completed healing. They may now be safely just discharged. As the fog lifts, you realize something seems different about this room. It's so bright, but we've seen this before. Did I do it wrong? Instead of the familiar blankness of space, bright light on the twin blue and yellow suns. Hello, princess, is streaming through the windows. You peer out and see fields of glass-walled domes. And walls ringed by giant mushroom-like trees. There are construction materials everywhere and people walking around outside on the ground. You better get out there and join them. I rushed last time, so let's be cautious. I'll try to do different things from what I remember. And we're a little baby again. Oh, Tammy steps... Wait, is this like we've seen it already? Tammy? There we go. Now we're skipping text we've seen. Nice. Tammy looks concerned. You slept for so long after you bumped your head. She says, I bet your parents were worried. Your dad's working over in geoponics near those domes. They're called greenhouses. Whoa, what's up, Sherby? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. My name is Punrook. We are currently playing our second playthrough of I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. It is a heavily narrative, choose your own adventure kind of game with some like RPG card elements to it. Let me give you a shout out. How was your stream? How have things been going for you? I haven't been able to stop in lately. Did you get your partner stuff approved? If you guys aren't following Sherby, go check him out. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys will love him. He plays a lot of Super Mario Maker and he's very good at it. And he's got a really wholesome, nice vibe. I know you do family-friendly streams and I typically do too, but I do want to warn everybody who came from the raid. This game does have some mature themes in it. And that's not a joke, it really does. We can go through the content warnings in just a second. And it does have a little bit of swearing in it. We won't get too much of it for the rest of this stream because we're like 10 years old right now. But just as a heads up, it does have like some mature stuff here. I'll show you. Just in case, because I don't want anybody to see something bad that they're not ready to see. So we've got major character death, children in peril and dying. So it does have immature themes as well. Yeah, it does. It's such a good game. I knew I would like this game because I saw a little bit of it on YouTube. That's how I heard of it. And then I bought it, and I think it might be my favorite game I've played all year, and maybe one of my favorite games I've ever played. It's so good. What's up, One Tree Banana? I'm in! Children in peril and dying, animal cruelty and death, bodily harm and grossness, implied sexual content, but it goes to black anytime there's going to be sex. It doesn't show anything. Drugs and alcohol, violence and text, mental health and trauma, domestic abuse, and traumatic global events. So just in case any of those things are a little bit too much for you and this is not for you, I just want to give you a heads up. I typically do family-friendly streams and I play mostly like farming games and stuff. I do a lot of like Minecraft and Stardew Valley and like very chill stuff like that. But I'm obsessed with this game, so just a heads up. Also, I've been doing a lot of voice acting. It's been super fun for me. So let's get back into it. Here we go. Thank you for following King Art X. Tammy looks concerned. You slept for so long after you bumped your head. I bet your parents were worried. Your dad is working over in geoponics near those domes. All right, have a good rest and everything, and thank you again for the raid. I hope you're doing well. They're called greenhouses. I would go with you, but well, this is as far as I've been from the ship since we've landed. Tammy stammers, blushing. It's scary outside. Oh, I guess I should explain a little bit of this too. Hey, 305 Hardcore Gaming. I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? So this is like the beginning of the game. All that you missed is we were born on this spaceship. We're 10 years old. We went through a wormhole and we're going to colonize this new planet. And our shields failed and we crashed into the planet and we woke up in a med bay and we were like, whoa, what happened? We're like, there's ground and trees? What the heck? And we ran outside and like, that's it. That's all you missed. Except for the entire previous life I lived. How you doing, good madame? Well, I'm okay. My throat is really messed up. It probably isn't helping from all the voice acting I've been doing. But otherwise, I'm okay. There's my hot dad. My parents are so hot in this game. Oh, I love this game so much. If anybody's even remotely interested in this game, I highly recommend going and buying it. It's on a ton of platforms. It's only $25. I'm not being paid to say this. I just love it that much. I think it's great and it deserves more recognition and credit. Punrook, your dad gives you a big warm hug. I'm so happy you're finally awake. Dr. Instance thought it'd be best to keep you asleep while your noggin healed. Your mother and I thought you might sleep away the whole year, my snoozy little gooseberry. He checks your head and looks relieved. He was clearly very worried about you. Oh, cool. It tells me which one I did before, but covers it with jokes and smiles. I don't want to say he's embarrassing. I love my dad. Aw, you love your dad. I can't say he's embarrassing. He's great. Welcome to Vertumna, he says, gesturing around you. You've never seen the stratospheric from the outside, except in pictures. That's our ship. The ship has been separated in two, and parts taken off to form other buildings and a big wall around the whole colony. The alien jungle creeps right up to the wall. Only the geodesic greenhouses pass outside it, dotting their way up the hill. It's beautiful. I'm glad you agree, he says. Your mother and I, we've been waiting a long time to see grass and trees again, even if they are purple. Oh, Dad. And then it's skipping some text I already read. Happy birthday, he shouts, wrapping you in a warm hug. Your birthday already? You feel a dizzying sense of deja vu. You stare at the wrapped package. You know exactly what is in there. You remember it. No, you dreamed about this package. Some years ago on the ship, inside will be a small medallion in the shape of a sun that your dad made by hand. Oh. I don't want to tell him I know what's in it. I don't want them to, think I'm crazy. I have memories of my past and future lives in this game because it's like a time loop kind of thing. And I don't want them to be like, guess you bumped your head harder than we thought, Pumpkin. We should probably take you back to the med bay. I want them to let me roam free. Professor Howell is expecting you in classes if you're feeling up to it, your dad says, pointing west to the engineering wing and the rear end of the bisected ship. Then he points to the large doors you came out of earlier, or you can relax in our quarters until you're feeling better. We'll talk later tonight, he says, then kisses you on the top of your head. Mwah! Ruffles your hair. Have a wonderful birthday, Punrook. I love you. Love you too, Dad. Okay, so that's just the instructions. We already know how to do that. Here's Dees. Hi, baby. This is Juniper. She's a very good girl. Aren't you? Hey, what do you smell? What are you doing? So, I just finished my first playthrough shortly before you guys came in. And I really prioritized, doing what I would have done at whatever age I was. So whenever I was 10, I tried to do what I would have done when I was 10, when I was 11, etc., etc. And I ended up having not a lot of social skills because the events I would have prioritized just didn't give those. So this time I want to really focus on the social skills to see if we can get a different ending. Thank you. I love doing voice acting. I've been really enjoying it a lot. Careful, Bubble. Fleur just came in here and said my alien voice sounds Swedish. What's this one? Command. Geoponics. Oh, we can't do anything here yet. This is where my parents work. Dees? Breaking from your daydream, Dees whispers, I think there are monsters out there. I believe you. No, you don't, he says. You're being sarcastic, I can tell. No, wait, he's a little kid again. No, you don't, he says. You're being sarcastic again. I had to age them up, so I dropped their voice registers down a lot. Now I gotta kick them back up. No, you don't, he says. You're being sarcastic, I can tell. Nobody believes me. He turns his back and ignores you. Leave him alone. Well, you tried. Dees is so sensitive about being teased. I wasn't teasing him, I do believe him. Hey, Anemone. She's so cute. Your foggy head clears a little. Anemone is simple, physical, real. You always feel grounded near her. Why aren't you in school? It's okay, she says. Professor Howell's chill. He won't mind, but we should probably go now. She grins and starts running towards engineering. Hey, race you. No fair. She's getting a head start. Sorry if this is very disjointed and weird because I'm skipping so much of the text. But I'll lose my voice if I keep going. So we can do school. We should probably do this so we get, because I'm trying to focus on the yellow skills. Don't forget to study hard, Punrook. We can relax. Nah, we're not too stressed yet. Let's go to humanities class. Careful, baby. Oh, I wanted to check this too. Do we get to keep our cards? No, we don't. So what do we get from our previous lives? I figured there would be something that would make subsequent games like easier or faster or something like that, but I don't know. Is it just that it shows you what you've chosen before? We'll study humanities. And maybe we'll read this. Welcome, Pawn. How did he sound? Welcome, Pawn Rook. No? I can't remember what I made him sound like. He died really early on the last one. Welcome, Pawn Rook, Professor Hal. If you focus on yellow, do your fights look different or you get different choices? I think you get a completely different story. Maybe not completely different, but I think you get like a lot of different story stuff. And I think you might get different choices. I think you'll get confronted with different scenarios and the opportunity for different endings. Welcome, Pawn Rook, Professor Hal greets you. I hope you're all warmed up and ready to study the glorious humanities. History, literature, language, media, and philosophy. And yes, if we're lucky, we'll have a little ancient earth poetry too. He seems excited about that last bit. Alright, you write an essay on what the... I'd like you to write an essay on what the Vertuna colony means to you. Let's do this. Be a little goody-goody. On persuasion. You list all the keywords you can think of to describe an ideal government. Did you say freedom yet? Although you aren't totally sure if the colony's government is a real democracy. You know the council votes on things, but you don't get to vote. And who chooses the council members anyways? The government? Or the governor? Who chooses the governor? The council? You may just be a kid, but you can tell you're missing something here. Get to work. Okay, so here's how this card game works if anybody wants a little tutorial. It's sort of similar to poker. You get, I'm not gonna read through this, you get like bonuses if you put them in order like this. And you get bonuses for things being together, like the same color or the same number. You'll get a bonus for this too. And right now we only have baby memories, so we can't get really high points. And I'm also not very good at the card game. Your skills in... Oh, we've read this before. That's fine. Actually, let me turn the tooltips off. Disable tutorial messages. And I'm gonna do this later on when I get more more skills, because it will do like it's called a coin flip, but I checked into it a little bit, and the way it works is it just if you have the appropriate level of skill for it, so like if it's a bravery challenge and the bravery is like minimum 20, if you have 21 bravery, you will automatically pass and it will make the game go faster. Bonj, Benji, how's it going? I'm sorry we haven't seen much of you, little gooseberry, your dad says. Your mom watches you as she works a pebble out of her gardening tiller, which also serves as a crutch. How have you been holding up? That's not what she sounded like. How have you been holding up? School is so boring. Your mom gives you the look. Going well. I finished the game. We joined the gardener aliens, and we got our body dissolved into a liquid goo. And I think most of the people in the colony died, but I was like, hey, I'm like an AI now. I don't care. Your mom gives you the look. Pomrook, things are different now that we've landed. You won't be a kid for much longer. Oh, dang. You have to start thinking about the future. And the future starts with a good education. Your dad has a more sympathetic smile. You just have to find a subject you like. And you know, Professor Al will give you kudos if you get good grades. You could spend those at the depot once it's open. And come by geoponics, your mom adds. We could use some help. I will. I definitely will. So I was saying I probably won't play another like full story on stream because it's too hard on my voice, but we're gonna do a little bit of this one until we end the stream today at least. Classic Geoponics. Because I want to see how it's different in your second playthrough. And since we were so heavily in like the mostly the red stuff, honestly, in biology, we're gonna try to focus on the yellow skills this time. and see how it goes. Mid-quiet. And we chose Anemone as our best friend, which I did on accident. That's okay. I like Anemone. Anemone is bumping a sports ball with her wrist, trying to keep it in the air. Heads up! She shouts and bumps the ball in your direction. Look out! A ball is flying towards you. You flinch and jump out of the sports ball's way as it careens past your head. Whoa, that was close. Anemone doubles over laughing. Nice save, Ponrook. Nice save, Ponrook. She giggles, jogging over to pick up the ball. Nah, want me to show you how to do it? Okay. She loves her brother. He's so great, she says. He's good at everything, especially spiking. He's coaching me to play awesome like him. You should come join us. I would love to. Sometime. Let's see. So we can play sports ball to give us bravery and toughness. We could go to class. And we can work in the garden now. Oh, our friends are all out now. Hey, Mars. Okay, we'll do it this time. Good, Mars claps. She's probably just down the hill near our quarters. Mars sighs. She's scared to take more than a few steps from the door. All she wants to do is hide inside and make sweets. We'll go get her sweets for her, I guess. Hey, Tammy. Tammy is staring obliviously at the sky, smiling to herself. She startles as you approach. Oh, hello, Ponrook, she says, putting her hand to her chest. Do you need something? Here for Mars' soy sweets. Tammy smiles at you. Oh, it's so nice of you to help out Mars. She's a very important person, you know. Her voice sounds too mature. She hands you a box wrapped in a pink and yellow scarf. One order of mango soy sweets, made fresh this morning. Please tell Mars she can have the scarf back. Blah, 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 blah. She can have this scarf back, okay? She used some of her kudos to nanoprint it for me because it's so dusty here. But I think I'm getting used to it now. Tammy smiles again and tucks her hair behind her big elven ears. Mars is so cool, she says fondly. Sometimes she's kind of bossy, but I know she really cares too. Aw, Tammy. She has something else to say? You see Tammy sitting quietly near the entrance to the lounge. You've known her for, well, your whole entire life. Back on the ship, you were her study partner. Tammy was awful, just awful at Earth history. She thought Europe was the name of an English queen, and the Pacific was a famous ceasefire treaty. Facts go in one of her huge ears and back out the other. No matter how hard you tried, she never seemed to improve. Her ears perk up hopefully when she sees you. Hello, Ponrook. I was hoping you could help me with some homework. Of course. -1 reasoning. Oh, thank you. She bounces up and down. You spend a couple of hours trying to teach her the difference between exothermic and endothermic reactions. One makes heat and one absorbs it. Why is this so hard for her to understand? The thing is, Tammy never loses heart when she fails a test or gets an answer wrong. It's inspiring even though sometimes you feel like you get dumber after studying with her. Oh, that's not great for me. Hey, Mars. Mars puts out her hand expectantly. Give it here. I hate them. I want half. If you want them, you gotta pay up. I want half. The audacity. She glares at you and you stare back defiantly. Okay, fine. That's not how she sounded. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. She eventually relents with a small smile. You did fetch them and all. You split the box of soy seeds with Mars and sit to eat some with her. They're great. Tammy's a good baker, Mars says, but I wish she wasn't so scared of everything here. Sure, the weather is gross, but it's not dangerous. Oh, Mars. Oh, girl, you should know what I knew from my last life. Oh, right. Administrator Seek's looking for someone to do delivery jobs for the depot, she says. I don't want to do it because, ew, running errands around here? No. Just go through there, she says, gesturing to the door behind her, and tell them I referred you. Whoa, this is open way early. We got such a hard time opening this last time. Apply to deliver supplies. Need toughness 10 or organizing 10. Okay, we can work on our toughness. I think shoveling dirt gives us toughness. Mom! I missed you. I've got another minute. Anything you need to know? Nah, I'm good. I knew it from last time. Dad? Hello, my little potato, your dad exclaims, smiling warmly. What have you been up to today? Just hanging with my friends. That Cal's a good boy. I agree, he says. And have you seen Anemone? She's been out by the garrison playing sports ball. I think she's spent every day outside since we landed. I guess that's what happens when you've got enough brothers to make your own sports ball team. Aww. Cute. Just wait until dust season. I don't know how he knows this, though. Unless I was out for like a whole year. Let's shovel dirt and get some toughness. Get comfortable with this, she says, pushing a squeaky wheelbarrow towards you. Now, any questions before we start moving that dirt? Don't we have machines for this? The construction crew's already claimed all the hoverlifts, excuse me, I'm getting tired, she says, shrugging, but they'll break down in a few years anyway, and we don't have the materials to fix them. She grips your forearm. We're planet side now. Use your muscles. Nature's hydraulic pistons. My strong arm, Mom. Let's get to work. Got some stress and some toughness. Your arms start to ache after the first half hour of work, but you keep going. By the end of the month, you feel utterly drained and exhausted. And good somehow. You can feel your muscles growing already. Dun, dun, dun. Victorious, you worked well this month. We needed 10 toughness? Now we can do it. Anytime. Oh, about my dreams. You eventually decide to stay quiet about your strange dreams. Why? I still feel like this one. It'll be easier for everyone. Mid-quiet. Late quiet. Aw, Cal! The hoverboard. We all have to adapt. Yeah, Cal exclaims. Things are actually way, way better planet side. Hovering outside is rad. Look at this. He runs over to a small depression in a nearby hill and presents it like it's something amazing. It's a skate bowl. A what now? Like it's all round and the sides go up. Cal gestures to the bowl. So you can do hover tricks? He jumps on his board and shows you how it's done. Can I try it? Sure, but please be careful. Mom says if I break my hoverboard, we can't make another one. And you do it all day and you have a really good time. It's very sweet and cute. Tonin, you're back. Hey there, kiddo. Oh, Tonin. Dees? What do you want? Leave it alone. Okay, bye, Dees. Tang? Tangent is hunched over her hollow palm, frowning and poking angrily at the air. Plans? Tried looking outside? Let's make our own list. Tangent is dubious, but agrees to try your idea. Blessed Tony. The two of you run around the colony yard, taking pictures of all the different Vertumnan plants you can find and making up fake sciencey sounding names for them like Wonkius shrubbius and Purpleus gracium. After an hour, you've categorized 51 different species. Tang doesn't think it's a very complete list, or a very scientific method, but she figures you must have learned something. Cute. Anemone. Hungry all the time. Alright. We're tough enough for the thing. We're gonna have to rest soon. We need to do something to keep Tammy alive. Oh, Tammy has barely left the safety of the ship's quarters and lounge since you landed. She's looking fearfully out from the doorway. I'm afraid of the outside, she admits plainly, with no trace of shame. My dad says I need to take baby steps and that it's okay if I approach new things at my own pace. Let's perform a random act of kindness. You start simple. You give Tammy an enormous hug, sharing the love. Tammy gets a lot of hugs, but you make sure this one feels special. She hugs you back, wiggling back and forth happily. She's surprisingly strong. How did you know? Thanks, Ponarook, she says breathlessly as you squeeze the wind out of her little... I really, really needed that. Oh, Tammy, please don't die this time. Oh, before you go, she adds and produces a box with a slice of cake in it from the folds of her skirt. Do you want this cake? They're so fun to make, but I need someone to help me eat them. I need someone to help me eat cookies. I want to make them, but I don't want to eat them. I'll make you another on your birthday if you like. We can trade hugs for cakes again. I would love that, Tammy. Please stay alive. We could relax. could... Let's apply. But I am organized. I can carry a lot. Deliver supplies and command. What do we get for that again? Organizing and perception. Oh, let's still keep loading up on the yellow skills. I think it's this one. Go to humanities class again. Creativity and persuasion. It's impossible to partner with either Tang or Mars for group work this month. Every time you try to get one of them to be your partner, they've already stuck to each other like glue. I think they like each other. You can't imagine they'd be friends, but the evidence is right before your eyes. And then we'll have to rest after this. Only 12, huh? 14. You worked well this month, +1 creativity. Late quiet. Jeez, it is going way faster. I guess that makes sense with all the dialogue. We don't have gifts, so Tammy and Cal. Thank you for the Lurk Rage. What should we work on? We can get toughness. Ooh, an egg. Organizing and I think we should do this. It's fun getting to yell, important delivery coming through, and people actually get out of the way. $10, $11. Super goal. Not sure what the super goal does either. You wake from an afternoon nap. The dream you're in. Oh no! Can we save her? The dream you're in is one you've had many times. The air is strangely pink and fluffy, kind of sticky, and you have to push your way through it. Oh gosh. It feels. I might have to take a break pretty soon. The air is strangely pink and fluffy and kind of sticky, and you have to push your way through it. Feels like every step takes an eternity. You push through the pink cloud and emerge into the children's creche, a room you know well, to see your friend Tammy standing before an enormous bear made of pure light. It lunges at her, through her, and she collapses to the ground like a fainting fairy tale princess. You wake with your heart racing. Tammy is leaning over where you've been sleeping in the nest of pillows. She shakes your shoulder gently. Oh, I'm sorry, Bunrook, she says, as if... Tammy, no! She says, as if speaking to a small child. I think you're having a nightmare. Are you okay? Are you? Nothing bad happened in your dream, but you feel sick with dread. Yeah, because that's how Tammy dies. Go save Tammy! Tammy skips off toward the creche because she's like, hey, go get some candy. No, save her. You sprint down the hall to the children's creche. Watch me get electrocuted and it's game over immediately. You sprint down the hall to the children's creche where the little kids are playing. Where the little kids play and learn during the day. It's empty. All the younger kids are probably off eating candy with antecedent. You spot Tammy tidying up some drawing supplies near the craft bins. Above her, a hollow projector displays an enormous floating teddy bear made of purple light. It bobs silently in the air. Mr. Bearsworth. A decade of happy memories, playing with it flashing through your mind in an instant. Tammy stands up on her toes to reach for the switch to turn it off. You slam into her, knocking her off her feet onto the ground. I think we actually saved her. At the same moment, the hollow projector sparks and explodes. The bear disappears. The whole room goes dark. Tammy! Tammy, no! In the dim we saved her! In the dim emergency lighting, you see Tammy's eyes wide with surprise and fear. She sits up and rubs her elbow, staring at you. Well, we can't say that. That's not gonna be good. Let's say, sorry, are you hurt? It's okay. She sniffles, looking like she might start crying. Did you do that? Owie! It was an accident. I tripped. Hard. Oh, she mutters. She sniffles and wipes her nose, looking like she's trying not to cry. Are you okay? You tell her you're fine and say sorry again for hurting her. You're just happy that you followed your dream and got here in time. You decide not to mention the dream since she seems weirded out already. Yeah, I don't think we should tell anybody we know the future. That's not gonna go well for us. After a minute, the lights come back on, the projector is dead, a thin trickle of stinky smoke coming from the base. Don't worry, Tammy says, brightening as she gets to her feet. Professor Hal can fix it. Can fix it? I'm sorry, Princess. He can fix anything. Are you okay? By the time you find the professor and finish cleaning up, you've forgotten all about the pink candy in the cafeteria. What is pink candy compared to someone's literal life? Who cares about candy? You need a break. I know I do. I need a break in real life too. My dad! About hay fever? Sniff the flowers tentatively. Your dad's eyes look so sad, but maybe that's just the allergies. I want to save my parents. For the non-computer AI ending? No, I started a new game. I feel like that was a good ending for how I played it. I still have the save. This might be a good time to relax and stick around in the quarters wing. I need to relax. Mom? Wait, is there more? We've read all this before. Sports ball team. Classes. We've seen this. Is she Oh no, I know. It was a good. I think it was a good ending for how I played it. I'm a little tempted to save Scum, but I also feel like it's such a good. I don't think it's possible to save her in the first run. I looked it up. You don't get that option. Want to hear a fun nature fact? I wish. Tammy, I'm so glad you didn't die. Ugh, no, I don't like babies at all. Tammy is sitting down in the grass with a baby on her lap. I'm glad somebody does, but I don't. They're playing nicely with some flowers on a strand of the beads in Tammy's hair or something. Tammy keeps gently removing her hair from the baby's mouth. Oh, Punrook, aren't babies the best? No, but I'm glad you think so. Whoa, we can babysit? There's so many new babies in the creche. You think we're starting a colony or something? Tammy laughs. I don't actually have no idea how important she is to the story because she died, like, right away in the game like that, and there was nothing I could do about it. But parents are too busy doing other work and somebody needs to take care of the little ones. She looks down lovingly to the baby who's now sucking on part of her skirt, getting it good and damp with baby drool. You could help too. It would be fun. What are you doing? The baby chooses this moment to spit up a big puddle of pale yellow liquid onto Tammy's dress. Whoopsie! Tammy coos and picks up the baby, then she holds them out towards you. Could you take them for a minute while I find a towel, Punrook? The baby hiccups and rolls her eyes. They still look a little queasy to you. That's okay. You just take the baby and hold it face out from you. And then when you see them go, you just hold it a little away or that's what a burp cloth is for. My mom ran a daycare. I'm very familiar with babies. You take the birth cloth, flip it over your shoulder, and then take depending on how young they are, if it's like a baby, like an infant, just take it and hold it there. Their stomachs are little. They can't hold that much. I mean, it seems like they're never-ending poop and puke machines, but like it's usually enough to stay on a burp cloth if you hold them like this. Just to keep your hair out of the way. If you have long hair, you'll be fine. Or another thing would be like take off your outer shirt so you just have a tank top because it's a lot easier to clean baby diarrhea and vomit off of your skin than it is a shirt. The baby hiccups and rolls her eyes. Yeah, it's fine. I don't like babies, but I'll do it. Tammy's confidence. You hold the baby against your shoulder and pat their back the way you've seen. Oh, don't do that. They'll burp. Yeah. You don't want to pat the baby. If you don't want it to puke, just hold it. Just tilt the baby. Well, if they're old enough to hold their head up, you can tilt them. If they're like an infant baby, you have to support their neck. You can't just like tip them. If they're like a 2-year-old, you can just... Oh, well, 2 is not really a baby anymore. If they're like, yeah, if they're like a baby, like able to move, it's fine. It's just some puke. You get used to it if you're around babies. You hold the baby against your shoulder and pat their back the way you've seen parents do sometimes. Bad idea. They let off a satisfying loud belch and you feel a trickle of liquid run down your back. How? How are you holding this baby? Oh, like over the shoulder? No, you gotta put the head in the shoulder. I apparently don't know how to handle babies at 10. But you don't care, because there's nothing better than that fresh baby smell. Totally disagree, I don't like babies. You decide you might take Tammy up on the babysitting job. I will take the babysitting job. I'm not a fan of babies, though. Tang wants to talk.
Punrak,
Tangent says, approaching him with purpose.
we need to discuss my brother.
Who, Dees?
Yes, Dees.
I'll find out.
Thank you, Punrak.
I would love to reunite them, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Dees? You tell Dees his sister Tangent wants to know where he's been disappearing off to. You better tell me or else. It's not nice. Looks down at a patch of bauble buds sprouting from a crack in the wall. He squirms. I don't have to tell you. Just leave me alone. Thank you for the lyric, Tuffy Joe. Oh, that didn't go very well.
Galactic. Yeah, you get it. My Panzer scar, just like me.
I should work on my friendships. It's so hard to get collectibles when you're young if you don't befriend Dees and go sneaking out. But I don't know, like, if I'm gonna work on social skills. This is a brand new activity. I never got this option last time. You're too stressed out. You need to take the month off. Alright. Oh. Okay. They're so excited. Everybody likes the stuff. Nobody rolls her eyes, but Tang continues.
We shouldn't forget our studies just because we've landed, she says primly.
I do want to explore the jungle, but I'm not doing that this time. I don't know which one to say. She's 11. She's 9. He's 11. She's 9. Oh, I remember their stuff. That's kind of cool. I don't know what to say. Podrick is right. You hear over your shoulder and you're startled to find Dees standing right behind you. Gah! When did he get here? Did you see those huge beasts of the jungle when we were landing? Dees continues picking. How did you see anything when we were crashing? I wonder if there are more out there. You've had less of the deja vu dreams come to life feeling this week, and you're starting to think you'd even imagined it. But suddenly you get a prickling sensation in the back of your neck and remember that Mars is about to enter the lounge and tell everyone to look outside. OMG, everybody, look outside. They're hoisting a flag over...
Oh, OMG, everybody, look outside. They're hoisting a flag over command. You know what that means, right? Fortuna is officially humanity's first exocolony ever.
You remember this moment so well.
This is history, kids,
she exclaims, wrapping an anemone and Tangent under each arm.
And we were there.
We took the month off. I think I need a pee break. However, I have been going for almost 2 hours, so let's just go for about 2 hours and then we'll raid out. Because my dog needs some attention. I need to rest my voice. I probably will play some more of this later. And I might save scum on my other file. Do you want to do that for the rest of the stream? We can see if you want. Because like you guys have seen this stuff before. This should have just saved. So let me look here. Let's get the pre-liquefaction save. And we'll say we don't want to be liquefied and we'll see what happens. We're not going to play for like 6 hours again, but we can play for a little while and see what happens with the rest of this one. If we don't become a gardener. Was it that we talked to Sim or did we go in here? I can't remember. Let's go talk to him. There he is. Hey, Sim. Please tell me you've convinced the humans to accept the Overseer's offer. Please, Panyak, he says, embracing you. I fear what will happen to you if you cannot. I will not be able to protect you. Huh, I guess it was the thing then. Let's go click on it again. Ugh, I wish it did take so long. I wish there was like a fast travel system. It's one thing I would like to change about this game. I love this game so much. Everybody go buy it if you have a little bit of interest in it, but I do wish I had like some kind of a fast travel option for, like, at least after you get this perk that allows you to run through the events. Because it takes a while to run back and forth. Are you okay? Talk to Dees first. Are you here to yell at me? Oh, we would have to do it like exactly the same if we want him to. I want to get back to where we were because I'm gonna miss you. Already got them. Let's do it. There he goes. Bye, Dees. Unless you would like to undergo the metamorphosis as well, it would be an honor to assimilate your consciousness into mine, my love. That's okay, I like my body. Ah, I told you he's charming. Sim hums. What a coincidence. I like your body as well. He chuckles. That is quite alright, he says, clapping you on the back. It is not for everyone. Besides, I'm sure you have very important work to do among the humans. Sim steps away from the pool. As for myself, I believe I will keep this form for a while longer. There are some benefits to it, particularly while the humans wage war on the planet. He laughs, shaking his head. When this is all over, I think I will spend some time as a lichen. He murmurs to himself as he walks out of the cave. It will be a pleasing change of pace. So that's that. And then we would need to go back and, like, talk to the humans. Cross the bridge. Oh, I think the thing is still on to, like, auto pass the... card game, which is nice. Let's go see if Sim has anything else to say to me. And we'll do a few more events and then we'll go home. No, I guess not. Bravery challenge, easy. Maybe it's not on? Oh yeah, I didn't turn it on. Weird. Oh, if it's a mind. 23. 23. 24. 26. 23. 28. Can we do it? $34. We win! Victorious. Mark the location. We'll just do these challenges until we're too tired, I guess. Stay for a while. Ooh, we lost stress. Wow. Okay. Should we go back down to the thing and see if it's spawned a new event? Because sometimes it does. Again, I wish so much for a fast travel system. Like maybe a map where you could teleport around to the spots, but it wouldn't have to unlock the whole time, just only if you get this like this perk where you can skip events. So you don't have to keep running and running. That would be so nice. Hey baby. We're at 2 hours now. So we'll wrap it up pretty soon. I guess we could go back to the colony. See if we can get into any of the like trying to convince humans to do the right thing. Or I don't even know if it is the right thing. Trying to get humans to do what the gardeners want them to do. Let's go back. We're half stressed. You're back. You spent the month exploring. 2 perception, 2 engineering. We're doing pretty good on engineering. Late quiet, early pollen. Does anyone want to speak to me? We probably don't have the persuasion that it would take to actually successfully do this. Nobody wants to talk to me. What do we have that we can do to get persuasion? I think only this one. Work in the depot. You're scrolling through a hollow novel. Oh my gosh, you're scrolling through a hollow novel behind the desk when Tangent comes in. She pauses and looks uncomfortable when she sees you and Mars looking at her. And quickly disappears into the shelves. You and Mars shrug. A few minutes later, Tang comes up to the counter and drops a fistful of candy. She shifts from foot to foot as you ring her up, jostling up and down, rubbing her stomach.
I also need something from behind the counter, she says quietly. Some medicine.
You ask her what she needs and she mumbles the name. You can't hear. Can you repeat that? She mumbles it again, a little louder. Mars stifles a giggle. I'm sorry, what? Tang rolls her eyes.
Stars, she curses. I need fart pills, okay? The stupid alien bacteria and all the weird native food makes my stomach upset.
Oh, Tang. OMG, Mars laughs. You have blue gut? Really? Tang, the perfect, has blue farts? Tang crosses her arms and looks miserable. You give Mars a questioning look. Blue gut? Mars says. You know, when you keep farting and farting, all this like blue dusty stuff. Mars leans over the counter to get a better look at Tang's backside. Oh no, she says dramatically. White was not the best color to wear today, Tangent. Your butt's as blue as Ponrick's hair. Mars cackles as Tang anxiously cranes her neck to look at her rear. That's so mean.
Liar.
Tang mumbles, not meeting her eyes. Just give me the pills, please. I want to talk about my stupid body. Be nice. Wait, she didn't like it? You let Tangent know that you're very sorry this has happened. Oh, yeah, because she wouldn't like that. Blue gut is a very uncomfortable condition, you tell her, but that doesn't make her a bad person. You let her know that if there's anything you can do to help, you'll be there for her, because that's what friends are for. This approach seems to make Tang even more miserable. She takes her order and rushes out of the depot as soon as you're done. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh. $31. $35. $42. $37. How am I gonna make it work? Okay, I can change the color of one of these blue ones. If I made this one red, would it work? There we go. Victorious, you worked well this month. +1 organizing. I'd love to get my persuasion up. Because if they want us to convince humans of anything, I don't see how on earth we're going to do it with such low persuasion. And we're not very good friends with Mars, who would be our persuasive person. I don't really see any way to do it. Let's do it again. Oh, that we're still doing our secret friends club. That's so cute. Mars calls this meeting in the SFC to order with a grim expression. I cannot. Yes, Mars, let's rebel. I cannot just stand by while Governor Loom ruins everything we've built here, she says, clenching her fist on the table. He might know how to hold a gun, but he doesn't know how to lead a colony. From now on, this club is going to focus on getting Governor Loom out of power and getting someone competent in. We have from now until Virtunalia, that's here, to somehow convince the other council members that he's gotta go. I agree, Cal says, and everyone turns to him in surprise. I'm not surprised at all. What? He continues defensively. Loom's a jerk. All he cares about is killing animals. It's better for the whole planet if he's gone. I agree. Mars steeples her fingers, but the question is, who would we get to replace him? Mars, duh. Obviously, I think I'm a great candidate, but I'm willing to consider other options, which also makes you a better candidate, Mars. I should be governor. No, it should be Mars. Cal looks worried. No offense, Mars, but are you really going to stop the soldiers from killing the animals? Look, Cal, Mars says, spreading her hands wide, I don't want hunters going out and not coming back either. Maybe we can find a safer, more efficient way to deal with the animals, yeah? Sounds ominous. Cal doesn't look convinced. She's pragmatic. She probably will continue hunting, but be swayed for a more sustainable way to do it. Mars gathers everyone close, so the plan is we campaign in all the departments: geoponics, engineering, the garrison, the quarters, explorations, and here in command. Try to soften up all 6 council members and get them on our side. Try to keep this on the down low. Then at the next Virtunalia festival, we surprise the governor with a spontaneous council vote and replace him. He'll never see it coming. Getting Chief Administrator Seek alone is fairly easy. No one wants to spend time around them if they don't have to. You explain that you're intending to hijack the elections of the Virtunalia in order to depose Governor Loom. The more you speak, the more it's clear that Seek is already on board. Finally, they say, rubbing their hands together with a look of unbridled glee. I was waiting for everyone to realize what an imbecile he is. The man barely knows how to read. I agree. So can we count on your vote? It depends, Seek replies. You're not the only person with ideas around here. I was planning on making a go at governor myself. They extend their hand toward you, rubbing 2 fingers together. Unless you can provide significant motivation to throw myself behind your cause instead. You're not certain. Wants to be governor and is easily bribed is a great combination, but this is what you're working with here. Seek gives you a slimy style. 100 kudos? Absolutely, Seek purrs. You transfer 100 kudos through your hollow palm to theirs. Well, Seek asks, I wish I would have bought that card, but then I wouldn't have been able to do this. For whom do you intend me to cast my vote? It better be good if I don't get majority support. Oh, if you don't get majority support, Loom will come down hard on those of us who show disloyalty. He may be an idiot, but he's an idiot in power. Mars. Seek's lip curls. Marzipan, they laugh. Well, I suppose she is a rather cunning politician, considering her age. Her materialism is a concern, that's true. Very well, I will support her when the time comes, though we will have to see what the rest of the council thinks, won't we? Yep. Sure hope nobody else wants a bribe, because I don't have a whole lot of money here. $42. $44. $46. 48. Hey, baby girl. Victorious. I want to go maximum of about 15 more minutes, or maybe even less, and then we're gonna end it, I think. I'm very tired. My voice hurts so much. Persuasion. Man, we're still not there. But we do have this goal to convince people, so maybe if we go to the other places, we can convince them? I mean, Cal is head of geoponics, so we shouldn't need to do that, right? Hey, cutie pie. Or do we maybe get those events in here? Creativity and bravery, help in the kitchens, visit the spa. Let's go try to work in that place to get persuasion again and see if we can get another one of those events. Oh, look, we can do this now. I do not think my persuasion is high enough for that. Work in the depot. You're working with Mars when maybe I made a mistake. You're working with Mars when a depot order comes through on your holopalm for 10 batteries for the creche. You're busy packaging up another order, so you send it over to her holopalm. Despite her constant complaining about how boring and beneath her this job is, Mars is very good at it. She finds ways to do things faster and more efficiently, and she hardly ever makes mistakes. Which is why you're surprised when you get the order from the nanoprinter to find 15 batteries. You check the requisition again. Wait, it says 15 batteries now. You swear it said 10 before. Mars scoops up the extra 5, giving you a wink as she hides them in her bag. Oh no, I'm so rebellious. Somehow Seek figures out the nanoprinter logged more batteries than Antecedent asked for. They quiz you both, but you stand firm and keep your mouth shut. They can't prove you did it, but they still dock both your pay and give you a stern warning about stealing from the depot. 40. 34. 35. 35. 41. 45. Hey, Princess. Gosh, I'm so tired. Late pollen. I thought that was Vertumnalia time. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's here? Or maybe it's here? I don't know. My persuasion still pretty much sucks. I don't have anything else that... There we go. Whoo-wee, that is quite a bonus. Let's try that so we can take the deal to the governor before we end the stream. And we can debate her too. I suppose it's better than being scooped up on a spaceship, she says begrudgingly. It's hot and dirty and it smells bad and there's nothing to do. Why, if it weren't for the constant risk we'll all die, it would be paradise. She sighs and her shoulders droop. Ugh, I hate this place. Let's debate. Mars would never stoop to using her fists to get her way, but she loves a good fight nonetheless. You ask her what she would have done differently if she'd been captain of the Stratospheric when you landed, and her eyes go wide. She launches into a laundry list of shoulda wouldas, and whatever she says, she would have done, you offer reasoning for why it wouldn't have worked. After a little while of this, Mars is positively invigorated. Wow, you really thought about all of this, didn't you? She says, cracking a little smile. You're totally right. It's a lot more complicated than just making decisions and telling people what to do. Thank you. That's so important to have people like you around to keep me on my toes. I think she'll be a good politician. She cracks her knuckles. Okay, but when I'm governor, I will do so much better than the adults can. Aren't we adults now? We're 19, honey. I mean, technically. All right, well, we could apply to be his assistant. Take him down from the inside. Let's bring the deal, and then I'm going to end the stream. Governor Loom is staring into space, but snaps out of it as you enter the room. What is it, colonist? This is the first time I've had a direct interaction with him. It's all about the Overseer's offer. Loom rolls his eyes. Ponrook, buddy, there is no sentient life on Vituna. We're it. Whatever you've seen out there, it's not like us. We're the rightful rulers of this planet, he continues. I'm not going to let some old garbage computer program stand between us and our destiny. He clenches his fist. We'll find a way to destroy them. They're more dangerous than you think. He's gonna take that as a challenge. He's not gonna listen to this. I'm so rebellious. See, the thing about being Governor Ponrook, Loom draws, is that I don't have to do anything people tell me. Wow, that's not how it should work, especially not some strato kid like you. He dismisses you, but he might have a point. Deposing him as governor would solve a lot of problems. You know Mars would be on board. Huh. Well... Need rebellion less than 30? I don't even know how to get it down. Let's work in the depot again. OMG, Mars enunciates, drawing your attention from the stocking shelves. Did you see the new requisition come in? It's from Rex. I wonder what he wants, she says, scrolling through it. Oh, he's so hot. I hope it's something for me. He knows I like gifts, right? You pull up the requisition on your own hollow palm and it's a mess. Rex has no idea how to fill these things out. At the bottom, under additional comments, he's written, Lamau, sorry if I did this right. I don't know if I did this right. Help! You and Mars exchange looks. If you want an excuse to spend some one-on-one time with Rex, you'll have to fight her for it. It's your turn to stock the shelves. All yours, Mars. Thank you so much for helping me with this, Ponrook. Rex says when he comes in, looking at you with big, helpless eyes. He rests his hand lightly on your forearm. I've never really done this before. It's just a lot to take in, you know? It's easy here, what you do. Not now, Rex. He makes a cute little face that you don't want to play with him, but honestly, having to turn Rex down is better than having to watch him and Mars make eyes at each other. Get to work. 12, 5... $41. Dang. I'll push through. Victorious, you worked well this month. Oh, goodness. Whoa. Well, I guess we'll read this too. This is where, wait, we only got, if we had the opportunity to go talk to other people, we did not succeed. Because I didn't see that option anywhere. Governor Loom enters the colony square. We might have only gotten, what's their face? Seek. Unless the other people did it? Hopefully. Enters the colony square to his customary bombastic fanfare. Brass band, red carpet, banners with the Heliopause logo snapping in the hot dust breeze. It's disgusting. The governor gets his usual tithe of applause from diehard soldiers, but it's obvious how tired and fearful everyone has become in service to his war. You catch Mars's eye and she nods in solidarity. You've planned this for so long, now's your chance to strike. While everyone is watching, you can get the entire council to speak against Loom today. Maybe the rest of the colony is ready for a change. Anyways, better than Loom, even a teenager. The governor raises his hands for silence, so it's largely unnecessary. Pioneers of Atuna, he begins. We stand here today, not shivering and quaking in fear, but with our hands around the neck, he makes a ringing gesture, of the planet herself. Before he can continue, Mars leaps from her seat and runs to the front of the stage. A ripple of fear goes through the crowd. You all remember what happened to Utopia last year.
It doesn't have to be like this. What's up, Toads?
We're just about to wrap up. We're trying to overthrow the government here. In the game. Not in real life. She cries, speaking to the crowd.
We don't have to listen to him. He's just a bully with a gun, like the ones we left behind on Earth.
Join her on the stage. Oh dang. You put yourself between her and Loom's honor guard. She flashes you a giddy, grateful smile and turns back to the crowd. She points to the governor. This man? Also, how are you doing today? What's going on with you? Tell me all your business. Or whichever business you feel comfortable telling me.
This man has made you think that the only way to survive is through violence, she says. He's just a soldier, and not even a good one. Violence only makes small, weak men feel powerful.
She turns to the council. He's not powerful. We're powerful. We broke free of Earth. We broke free of war and bigotry and inequality, and we can break free of him too.
Please, she urges, stand with me. Reject Loom and bring in the new era, a colony led by someone born among the stars.
She holds her hand to her chest. Me, I can lead this colony. Governor Mars is the future. Oh, I didn't know how to do it. The buzz of the crowd is deafening, like a swarm of bugs all chirping together. Some of the council members are nodding, but it isn't unanimous. This is bullshit, Loom laughs. 2 children saying they can lead the colony? What's their first order of business? Taco Tuesday? Soy sweets for dinner? He waves his hand dismissively. Have your stupid vote, he sneers. We'll let the council decide. Out of the corner of your eye, you can see his guards with their weapons lowered, just waiting. Some of them look as interested in the change in leadership as you are. 1 vote! Oh no! I didn't know how to get the other ones. I might have to save scum again. If you have the council behind you, even Loom's supporters in the military could fall into line. You might just win. The council deliberates. You and Mars clasp hands and tensely await their decision. Ah, dang it. It only takes a minute. Unfortunately, it looks like I don't know how to do the rest of it. I might save scum again, but I might do it off stream and see if I can figure it out. Some of the council members are arguing against you, which is bad. Their decision must be unanimous. You try to remember why you decided to do this here, live in front of everybody. Chief Administrator Seek breaks away from the group. Oh no! Wringing their hands as they look up at Loom. The council has decided against any change in leadership, they say. Their reedy voice gaining strength in the expectant silence. We apologize for the actions of these young patriots. Please forgive them and be merciful, Governor. Loom smiles with all his teeth down at you and Mars. Of course, he says, no hard feelings, children. You and Mars are ushered back to your seats by armed guard. Ugh, no. I don't know how I was supposed to do it. Maybe I had to go work in the other places? Who else was on the council? I should have checked the notice board. Dang it. And I need to end my stream, but I'm so tempted to save scum and like go restart it. That's so annoying. Where's my hair tie? Ah, oh, come on. He's the worst. This is the Earth we were promised, unscarred by the mistakes of our forefathers. Here we will become... Here we will become what humanity has always strived to become. Caretakers of a new garden, children of a new Earth. I hate this guy so much. I hate him so much. I've decided to instate a position for each seat on the council. Second position? Is this how Loom begins to cycle out of the colonial government with a veneer of legitimacy? Each member will take a second in command. Seconds will be trained in running the department. Be ready to take over the department. Applicants must have a minimum amount of time. Ugh. Dang it. I'm probably gonna save scum it. He doesn't deserve to leave. He sucks. He does suck. Let me see, how far back were we? Pre-liquefaction. Because I gotta end it. My voice is killing me. We let Deece get liquefied. Are you okay? Talk to Sim. Let me talk to Dees. I'm gonna miss you. Already got them. We liquefied our friend. He looks really peaceful and cute, and I feel sad about it. I like my body. I like your body too, Sim says. And now we go overthrow the government. In the game, to be clear. FBI, you don't need to come for me. Actually, here, let's go home. I didn't do much. That's fine. Perception and engineering. It's like quiet. We did working in the depot. Oops, hang on, let me change my stuff around. Because I had this one. Holy moly. And then I also had something else, didn't I? This one. So much of a persuasion buff, it's wild. Work in the depot. Let's do it better this time. Try to lighten the mood. Ooh, Mars like that. You fill the order and tell Tang that you hope it helps. Otherwise, she'll just have blue her kudos for nothing. Mars shrieks with laughter. Yeah, she exclaims. I hope it's a real gas. That's so mean. It's not funny. It's not funny, Mars. Just shut up. Mars hops the counter and gives Tang a hug, which Tang accepts reluctantly. They like each other. Aw, come on, Tang-Lang, she says. It is kind of a little funny, though. Tang pouts and Mars continues, look, there's a lot of things in this colony that kind of suck. Like, the nano printer is always busy when I want to do my nails a different color. But when things are sucky, you just have to laugh at them. Joking about the bad makes them feel less bad. Tang musters up a tiny smile. I guess, she says. Don't make me come up with a pun, though. I absolutely refuse. She leaves looking a little lighter and more relieved than when she came in. Hey, that went better. 8... 4... Ugh. Man, I don't know. 35... 33... Ugh. $32... 30... Blech. Oh, you can't change it. That sucks. I just wasted the thing. 31... 33... I made this one red. 36... 40. There we go. So buggle. And then if we do it again, we should get the thing where Mars is like, hey, let's overthrow the government. And I'm like, hey, I've been saying that for a really long time. It should be Mars. Let's get to work. I'll give you 100 kudos. Mars. Get to work. I don't know how to get the other council members, though. $40. 43. There we go. I'm just trying to rush through it. I'm so tired. Alright, how the heck do we get the other... Here, let's do another save. Maybe convince council. And then let's see. Oh, here, let's look at this. This will tell us who is doing what. The garrison, engineering, Cal. Cal should already be on board. Antecedent in the quarters. So I don't think we have enough time to convince everyone. We would have had to have saved scummed like way back here to do this. I think at most we can get 2 votes. I think Utopia would be on board. I think they're less likely to listen to her though. She's only like 30. How about the... I'm not sure how we go and convince the people. I might have to look it up if I wanted to do this. How do we talk to Utopia? As long as it's more than half, it may work, but isn't it this month? I think I can only do 2 of them. Instance? I'm wondering if we would go studying engineering, if it will give us the option, but it seems like it should have popped up here. You can help in the kitchens to talk to antecedent, but Cal, can you help me, buddy? Can you convince half of these people, please? Ugh. I don't really know what to do. Mars, how? How do I talk to them? Just talking to a sharply dressed soldier. Urbana and I were just talking about how the soldiers' quarters are starting to leak. Just terrible waking up wet. Mars. Oh my god. Let's go try to work in... What's up, Kitsune? Nice to see you. Let's see. I think the defense training is with Rhett. Maybe we should work in the kitchens though, because like if she stops giving food, that would be pretty convincing. That would be the one vote that would matter the most to me. I mean, the other things are really important, but they're... Her and Cal together were like, hey, guess what? If you want to eat, that guy can't be governor anymore. Anna's easy to track down. She's in the rebuilt creche, giving a bottle to one of the new babies. Despite everything, people are still having babies. It's incredible to think. Oh, Ponrook, she says, giving you a gentle smile. Would you mind passing me that canteen? You hand Anne the canteen that had been just out of her reach, and she juggles the bottle to hold it and the baby in one hand while she takes a grateful drink. Never enough hands. What is with all the hand talk? Can we please make the AI some hands, please? Or can we take... What's her name? Her name's not Constance. The AI lady. And take her to my computer boyfriend and get her a body? She needs hands. Someone should figure out how to give us telekinesis. Let's see science work on that, She laughs, which rocks the baby in her arms. What can I do for you, Ponrek? Anne listens patiently as you explain the plan to force a vote on the next Vertumnalia to depose Loom. When you're done, she sets the bottle down and lifts the baby onto her shoulder to burp. That's quite the plan, she says, rubbing the baby's back. You've come a long way from when you were this little. I'm proud of you for sticking to your guns, no matter what happens. So can we count on your vote? Anne makes a thoughtful noise. Well, I'm not one for fighting any wars on nature. Honestly, I'm so busy at the living quarters and the kitchens and the creche, I barely pop my head outside these days. Ugh, no, but I do trust Loom to do what's best for us. No, he's a little empty in the noggin, but he surrounds himself with good people, and that's what matters to me. The baby lets out a wet-sounding burp. And Anne coos at it. Great job, good work, better out than in. Well, Anne says, turning her attention back to you, what do the others think? If they're on board, I don't mind chipping in a vote to make it a majority. So we don't need to see her. We need to go see her later. Of course, there's at least one dissenter. Was it Seek? I'll bet you 10 kudos it was Seek. Gosh, they just hate Loom, you know? They probably want the job for themselves. Well, I don't think any of us would vote for Seek. So maybe we need to go see Seek. I'll give you mine if you shake down 2 more votes. Then Cal. Or Instance, because Instance hates that guy too. Was it this one? Or this one? I've never done this much save scumming. Oh my goodness. So let's go see Cal. Let's go work in the gardens, because like Cal's already been on board since he was like 10, just like me. How do we work with him? Maybe this one? At the farm? I think tending the animal. Oh, I think any of these. Let's see if we can see him. Find some time alone with the chief cultivator to talk about your plan to peacefully depose Loom. You don't even get to the part where you explain how much better the colony would be without Loom before Cal cuts you off. You have my vote, he says, or Mars does, whoever you think is best. Do you have like a sentient triplet I could vote for? Literally anything is better than Loom in a stupid war on nature. I agree. That was an easy one. You can count on Cal to have a good head on his shoulders. And I think the next month is the thing. So, ugh. $28. Oh man. 26. I'm too tired for this. Oh man. $31. 22. 24. 28. 31. 34. 38. And push through. Victorious. I think that's it. Then it's for Tumnalia and we only get 2 votes, right? Oh, maybe we can get one more? I'm pretty sure Instant's gonna be on board. I gotta end this stream. I'm exhausted. This game just sucks me in so bad. I think Rex might also be on board, but I think Instance will be easier to convince. After work, you ask Chief Engineer Instance. Take a break. Well, I need to just end the stream, honestly. I didn't want to do another super long one this time. She allows you into her office and begrudgingly listens as you explain that you and Mars intend to hijack the elections at the next Virtumnalia. When you're finished, she heaves a long, suffering sigh and pinches the bridge of her nose with her fingers. Why in the world would I support this plan? She says. We're barely surviving as it is. Luma's right. The planet is... Oh, man. The planet is at war with us. Every year we come closer and closer to total annihilation. Is this really the time for dissent? Yes, it is. Instance gestures to her office. Every horizontal surface is covered with experiments. He may not be the most suited to the job, but do you see anyone else with the time on their hands to run a colony? The idiot does the least damage where he is, doing busy work and making stupid motivational videos. Okay, so she kind of has a point there, but let's try to persuade her. It's a hard challenge. 115, oh man. Still 21, really? 22. Oh boy, this is gonna be a tough one. Through 23. And if we made it blue, 29. Should I open restart the hand maybe? Because that's not gonna cut it. We'd have to get 60 something on the next one. Let's redraw. That's worse. 32. Whew, I don't know about this. What if we did this? 38. That's worse. 34. 35. 36. That's worse. Oh no. 42? Can we get 51 here? I don't know. $37. Ooh, it's tough. This would be 9. We could make this one an 8, maybe? 765. Hmm. 48. We could push through. Victorious. If she still says no, I'm gonna be furious. Instance hasn't survived this. Only one? Oh, +1. Instance hasn't survived this long under a hostile regime by being soft. It's hard to convince her that you have a chance to oust Loom, but she does like to win, and she appreciates a good game of eight-dimensional political chess. If you win the election and you convince her you will, she'll be free. Wow, she says, sitting back in her chair. It
that you might actually be cut out to be our next governor. Me? Oh, if I say Marzipan, she's gonna be like, screw you. You have my support. She gives you a stern look. When you strike, strike to kill. She says, if Loom knows I'm moving against him, he'll put me on the wall. Instant stares at you for a long time. Oh, thank God. As if sizing up your mettle, calculations go on behind her eyes and you can barely hope to understand. Good, she says finally. Tell us she can count on me. Would it be enough? I don't know. Join her on the stage. Governor Mars is the future. It didn't work. Oh no. I don't think any of my saves were far enough back to actually do this. Scribble your name on the ballot for... Dang it. I don't think we can succeed. We just didn't get enough. We can't get it. I don't think that's possible for us to get enough votes. Ah, that sucks. I could be second cultivator, hang out with my buddy Cal. Second surveyor, maybe next round. Yeah, I just don't think it's gonna happen this game. And I'm pretty happy with the ending we got, honestly. Second engineer, second administrator, second security officer, second engineer, second cultivator, second surveyor. So this is my old game, and we were doing like very much exploring. So while I would like to hang out with Cal, I think Surveyor is the right choice. Utopia is a little guarded as you enter your name for consideration, just so long as it's one of us and not one of Loom's lackeys, she says quietly. I can't trust one of them to have my back when I'm out in the wilderness. She shoots an acidic look at Rek, who's looking chummy with the Helios soldiers. Why do they not want to be overthrown? Yeah! You win. Your second surveyor now. Utopia breathes a sigh of relief and gives you a hug. I'm happy it was you, sweets. If something happens to me out there, I know the colony's gonna be in mighty fine hands. I like Utopia. I was skeptical about her at first, but I like her a lot. When the voting is concluded, Seek announces the names of the newly appointed seconds. The crowd cheers for you and Seek reads out your name as second surveyor. You don't recognize the Helio appointed to second administrator. Must be one of Loom's people. Vase is appointed second security officer under Rhett. He gives a little speech essentially congratulating himself and promising to single-handedly win this war. Tangent stands proudly in her rightful place as Chief Engineer Instance's side as her second. One of the Helio-born agriculturalists is chosen as second cultivator. At least they're someone with actual geoponics experience, not someone Loom's installed in the position. The steward of the Heliopause joins Aunt Anne as a much-needed second steward. There's a lot of babies in the colony now, and someone has to help take care of them. After the politicking is over, the crowd adjourns to the feast tables and eventually the dance floor. The sun sets on the long day, the heat breaks, and the heart breaks, and the party continues well into the night. I hope Mars doesn't end up in jail. After the festivities, it's straight back to work as usual. Everyone complains. You usually get at least a few days off after Vertumnalia, but Loom reminds the colony that it's only a few short months before the next attack. Your dreams begin to increase in intensity as the wormhole draws closer to the planet, filled with terrifying and confusing visions. A feeling of urgency dogs your steps like you're running out of time. Yeah, I know that feeling. Alright, so I have to end my stream, you guys. I'm sorry. I usually only, for anyone who's new, I usually only stream for about 2 hours. I've lately been trying to push it to 3 hours. But then this game took me over. And I've been streaming like 6 or 8 hours even yesterday. And I have to stop. I think 3 hours is like the maximum I can do. So thank you for joining me on this beautiful journey. I enjoyed it so much. We'll find someone to raid. If you have any suggestions, feel free to drop them in the chat. We can raid anyone you want. If you have a streamer that you like who's live, I'll open my Twitch and see who I have that's on. And as I said before, in case anyone missed it, I don't think I'm going to do any more like full playthroughs of stories of this game on stream. I do intend to continue playing it, but it's just too much for me to not play it off stream because I'm so into it and I just want to like play and it's really hard on my voice to
to do all the voice acting. So next time you see me, we may play this again, I'm not sure, or we might go back to like Minecraft, or I was doing Pixelmon, we could go back to that, or we could go do, what else was I playing? Stardew, I do a lot. I play a lot of Oaths, and I do like multiplayer games with the community about once a month, and I already did one this month, but I think maybe we'll do another one, because like we got a bunch of new people in here, and it might be fun to do like, I don't know, something multiplayer, get to know all of you guys better. Now that I'm not so like, I can't read the chat, I'm too busy flirting with an AI. Thank you, Blood Rage. Thank you all so much for being here. Let's see, who is live? Let's go to Dantooine Orange. He has kind of a similar like chill vibe to me. Very like sweet guy. He also plays ukulele, and I've got other friends on, but I think that's the most kind of like chill vibe to send you into something that's not going to be a huge tonal shift. So let me get this raid started. We'll go say hi, and then I'll have to jump out and spend some time with my dog. I'm very lucky she's not like a destructive dog who would wreck my house for doing too much of this game. And I'll get to say my thank yous too, because we had some stuff happen today. Thank you, King Art X, for the follow. Thank you, Sherby, for the, here we can go big face. Thank you, King Art X, for the follow. Thank you, Sherby, for the raid. Thank you so much for the hype train. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Bodhi, for the gift sub to Fleur. Thank you, Anna, for the gift sub to the community. Thank you for another gift sub. Thank you, Sherby, for the biddies. I'm sorry I missed that one. Thank you, Bodhi, for the bits. Oh, Anna did change my live notification, so next time you see me go live, it's gonna say robots are our friends. Thank you, Kim0222, for the follow in between streams, and thank you, True, for the shout out yesterday. So let's get this on, and let's get you guys heading over to Dantooine. I think you'll like him. He's got a very similar, nice, chill vibe. So that is gonna do it for today. As always, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys had a wonderful time with the story. I really enjoyed it, and I'm happy that you joined me along for the ride. It was a great one. So we will see you next time. Bye, Rage. Thanks for watching. Bye.